Start stream.
I pressed the right button. See, we're live. We're online.
Hello, everybody.
Happy. What is today? Wednesday. Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, everybody.
I'm losing track of days.
He's yelling at Tifa because I mentioned it before.
You always do.
We use a Leoran board on an Android tablet for shortcuts. And there's a big green button that says Start Stream, which does the opening animation, and then poof, here we are. What did she just want to press? One game overlay. Tifa, there's an order to things.
I was close. Hendrik.
Hello, Hendrik.
Happy Tuesday. How are you doing today? How are you doing yesterday?
How are you?
All days.
For the rest of the stream, you'll probably see me taking sips of this concoction here. I've been drinking ginger tea since yesterday. Ever since we had that Gumi moment happen, I had a slightly sore throat. I guess I just yelled around too much, which is fair because I did.
I think you're just getting a cold, really.
The last couple days, it seems like I have a very sore throat, and that's not very nice. Plus, we're on a vacation next week, and I want that gone. So not only do I sound like I have a slight bit of a cold, drinking copious amounts of, what is this? Finely cut ginger in hot water with lemon and honey.
Yeah.
That. It helps, and it tastes nice, but
should complain less to me.
I'll just keep
I think
sipping.
that helps too. Had a good but busy weekend. I'm glad to hear. Work so far this week has been pretty alright.
Perfectly alright.
Perfectly alright, even.
It's not pretty, that's perfectly alright.
Wait, ginger tea is good? I used to make hot toddies.
What is a hot toddy?
It sounds TOS.
Yeah, if you are able or rather allowed to discuss this on Twitch, then I would love to learn from you firsthand what a hot toddy is, because it sounds like something I can only find on adult websites.
Or like a TOS bar, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Come to hot toddies. Huh?
Basically, yeah.
I can imagine it. Kind of like a Hooters ripoff.
Yeah, except more graphic.
Yeah.
Like just plain topless and bottomless people serving you.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Hot tea with honey and bourbon or whiskey.
That would fuck me up good.
Stirred with a cinnamon stick. I can make you that. We still have Jack Daniels in the closet.
That is true. Which I used to make a gravy the other day, which was one of the top 10 sauces I ever made.
You want me to make you a hot toddy?
No, thank you. I think I will have one sip of that and then I'll be out cold. Hot alcohol and me don't agree.
It sounds like an odd combination, but then again, like Jack Daniels honey is also not bad.
I think the whole point is
cinnamon throws me off, but
that the alcohol gets to you and you don't really feel as sick because you're buzzed or drunk, depending on how hot your hot toddy is, I guess. And by hot, I mean how loaded with alcohol.
Maybe I'll try making it for you anyway.
No,
then you can try it and then tell me how it is.
I am perfectly fine with what you made me. Thank you very much. Oh. I mean, it kind of looks like a urine sample, but it tastes good. And it's healthy, apparently. So. Goods.
Not denying that.
Goods. It's good for the winter months, warms you right up and clears the sinuses. It doesn't sound too bad for me either.
No, might even try it once just to see how it is.
Tifa, how was our weekend?
Pretty good. Can't complain, really. The weekend was quite relaxing.
True. How's our Monday?
Monday was quite...
Your Monday was really good.
My Monday was really nice. Like, I kind of made the transition into not a new job, but
a new role at work.
Temporary role. And it's just like a burden has fell off of my shoulders. Now I'm just stressed about the new role and the tasks that come with it because I don't really understand much of it.
She's in training still, by the way. It's not like they expect her to go leaps and bounds. That's just her being silly.
Yeah, but I'm training myself and it's hard.
Congratulations, that's awesome news.
But it's a lot of fun, and so far it's more fun than what I did before, so I really can't complain.
Plus, you're technically dealing with less different things and you can focus on one thing now, and I think that also makes all the difference.
Yeah, I used to be, or technically I still am a process owner for 12 products in the call center at work. But currently I'm focusing on training our new chatbot. And so far it's not that easy, but a lot of fun. So I look forward to see how that's gonna go.
My week's been uneventful so far. Actually, that's not true. I decided I would get a new phone because my old one is like 6 years old now. So I should be able to start to get that tomorrow. Also ordered a case. And this morning I went full fanboy and upgraded our Nintendo Switch online subscription to the expanded one that gives you
said that.
Sega Genesis N64 games and the DLC for Animal Crossing when it comes out. And I was thinking, I read already before I unlocked that extension pass thing that it's not quite running that well.
Well, it's pretty new now.
That doesn't matter. If you release games on a console that's been out for 4 years, I think it's fair to expect that they work.
Yeah, but maybe it's because... Is it online?
You can also play online for the games that have multiplayer, yes. Because
otherwise I can imagine it's just because so many people are playing it at the moment.
No.
Especially after the release.
No, Tifa. That's not the problem. The thing is, Nintendo, at least on the current release of the N64 part of it, made some really weird, I would say dumb decisions. For example, Mario Kart 64, even if you never play with other people, you might be interested in this. Do you remember the N64?
Yeah, roughly.
This is the days before video game consoles had like memory installed in them. So to save data, either it had to be stored on the cartridge or on a memory card that you have to plug into the back of the N64 controller. It's called a game pack. Well, Mario Kart 64 saves your ghost data and I think also time trial best times on the game pack. Now, the games are being emulated on the Switch. Every N64 emulator I've ever used myself emulate a game pack for the games that need it. Guess what? The official Nintendo Switch Online expansion pass doesn't have. Exactly, you can't save your ghost data. So.
Okay. So what do you do with that?
Nothing. If you have a new best time, you just do it again next time you're playing because it's gone. Or you create a save state. You can do that in the emulator. Then there is the issue that a lot of people are saying there's lots of input lag. I've checked out a couple games. I didn't notice it, but maybe that's just me and my slow reaction time. Oh, and if you play Super Mario Kart 64 against 3 other people, it's basically a slideshow in some cases.
Well, I'm gonna guess that's gonna get better. At least that bit.
I imagine if enough people complain, there will be an update coming very shortly because, I mean, you can unofficially put these emulators on your Switch if you hack it. And they run better than that to my knowledge. Ours aren't hacked because you can play these games on everything else, but...
Yeah, but especially, you only get it with the paid service, no?
$70 a year for the online plan for a family, yeah.
And it
From
was
20.
50? Oh,
20.
$50 a year more?
Yep.
Yeah, then people are gonna complain about that. Like, that's quite the increase for games that don't run, basically. So, understandable.
Oh, and the control schemes are messed up too. Like the A button and the B button are the A button and the B button on the gamepad. Which sounds like it makes sense.
It's confusing, isn't it? When A is B and B is A?
That would make sense if you just look at the letters. The thing is, on the N64, if you look at it, this was the B button, this was the A button. On the Switch, that's A and that's B. So if you think you're pressing the right button because, you know, it's these two, right? No, you're pressing the wrong buttons. I don't know if I'll get the expansion yet. I want to see what's released with the Sega N64. You can check it out right now. They announced the games quite a bit ago. I forgot the Genesis ones.
There's no new stuff coming to it. Just what they announced.
No, there will be more. They already announced some for the next update, but currently... Hello, Timmy.
Thank you for the look. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well.
For N64, I think it was Super Mario 64, Star Fox 64, Mario Kart 64, Dr. Mario, Yoshi's Story, Ocarina of Time, Sin and Punishment, which is a seller for some people because most of us never got to play it on the console.
So
Winback, which is like
nothing I really care about.
Like knock-off Metal Gear Solid. I remember playing that quite a bit back then, but I haven't tried it yet. No, but if you want to look it up, the Nintendo website and basically every website that talk about this have the list available. They are yet to release Paper Mario 64 and Banjo-Kazooie. No, the latter of that is big because Microsoft gave them permission to re-release them. Because Microsoft now owns Rare, the company that made these games, and Banjo and Kazooie are owned by Microsoft. I want GoldenEye. I doubt that's gonna happen. GoldenEye.
Isn't it the game you played when I had my wisdom teeth pulled?
Yeah. Okay. One of the genre-defining first-person shooters on the N64 out of all things back then.
That was pretty bad. Sorry, guys.
Just because you hate fun. If GoldenEye gets a re-release, which I doubt it ever will because like all these different companies own the rights.
Oh, fair enough. I was gonna say it has the fan base. And for some reason everyone likes that game.
Yeah, but that hasn't mattered for the last 20 years either. Like
Movies
best we got was a
remakes every year, and I think games are kind of running behind.
Well, the problem is...
Like how many Batmans do we have? How many Joker movies?
The difference there is that it's clear who owns the rights to that.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
With GoldenEye, Nintendo owns part of the rights. This is from what I remember. I could be wrong. Someone please correct me if I am. So Nintendo is involved. Rare, who used to be part of Nintendo but now is owned by Microsoft. So Microsoft has to get onto the table. Activision used to work on the franchise, but that's been revoked for a couple of years. MGM just got sold to Amazon.
It already sounds like a hassle.
The original had the likeness of the actors from the movie, so Pierce Brosnan. There is a bunch of legalese to get around. So I think it's more likely that we'll get another remake like they did on the Wii and PS3 360 back then.
Why did I open the calendar? There.
Which I recall not being as good as the N64 one, but maybe that's my nostalgia goggles.
Well, for now you can keep yourself busy, you know?
Yeah, plenty busy. Talking about being busy, how about we get into some Code Vein?
Who ended Sunday?
I'm still here, so I didn't end. What are you talking about? You mean who played when we last streamed this? Because we take turns.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, you didn't.
I said it much shorter than you.
Tifa, words matter?
I said the fast version.
No.
Then I'm gonna
Just
start.
No. If a game ever decides to start.
Sometimes you don't need a lot of words to convey what you mean.
What do you want to convey, everyone?
I completely forgot about that song.
While the game is loading, let me quickly look something up.
It's my life, whatever
DMCA.
I wanna do.
Let's see if I can find this. We're not talking about John Bon Jovi.
No, I also forgot his name. Like he got big by...
Venu Malash. It's my life, whatever I wanna do.
Yes. Like he completely blew up after Ray William Johnson did a video like back in the day of this thing. But the song and the lyrics are absolutely amazing. It might
There
be
you
a
go.
bit harsh, but please listen through the entire song.
Why harsh?
Like hard.
No.
Not everyone is able to sit through the song. But the lyrics are absolute genius.
Yes, it is absolutely amazing. Everybody should know this song. It should be on everybody's YouTube favorites playlist.
I think 1 million of those views are mine alone.
Won't be staying, but want to stop to briefly say hi. Hi, Groundhog.
Hope you had an amazing anniversary. I'm
Yes,
not sure if you guys were planning anything actually.
I only remember that Groundhog got her boyfriend a plushie.
Yeah, I remember that too.
It
but
was the plushie of a Danganronpa V3 character that you didn't mention because you didn't want to spoil anything for us, if I remember correctly.
Hope you had an awesome day though.
Yes. Happy late anniversary again.
I pressed online mode.
Yeah,
Do I
so
get it?
let's leave.
Offline.
Yes, load.
Continue? Okay, fine, I'll do load.
Yeah. Maybe.
Level 300.
Yeah, I used cheats on my save file. Shocking, I know.
It's over 300. I'm like, it's over 299.
No, it's exactly 300. We got to hang out yesterday. We'll spend more time together this weekend. Nice. Alright, I made it 122 into that song.
No, keep listening. It is so good. It's so good.
Everybody should... It's there, I can't reach all the way down there because of camera reasons.
I love that song.
Yes. Yes.
It's my life.
My boyfriend got me an amiibo card for Filbert. My dreamy, and I'm so happy.
Aww.
Finally get to have my favorite villager again. Wait, you can just summon them with their, like, amiibo cards? I didn't know that was a thing. But that is really, really cute.
Oh, fuck. That is super sweet.
What is that thing and why is it mad at you?
It's kind of like the... No, not sea pigeon. What do they call those things?
Sea urchin.
Yeah. From the previous area.
Yeah. From that sewage thing.
Oh my god.
Let me put down my cup, alright? I'll take over, fine.
What the fuck was that?
Give me that.
I somehow did not see that coming.
Please enjoy the chewing ginger noises.
Please don't get distracted by the shiny where our grave is.
I should have subtitled the stream Cold Remedies ASMR. Now. Sea urchin around the corner, right?
Yeah.
No harm in being prepared. Not great.
I'm guessing it's exactly the same thing, just that we can see it more now. Because in the other area it was darker and they were half covered
Jack strats.
in the water.
Number 1, if you can hit somebody through a wall, just do it.
Okay, I went to get the shiny. Oh, it was this thing that...
Did it just double front flip? Did it show you can?
Wookie, thank you for the lurk, appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
You can, I had him in Wild World. Wild World. It's been my favorite for 15 years. That is awesome.
That is really cute and I'm happy you finally got reconnected in a way. I had no
That's a
idea
super
that
cute
was a
gift.
feature.
You have to take whatever you
I was actually looking for amiibos yesterday and I saw that card on Amazon.
The Filbert one?
Yeah. I was just going through amiibos, but it also showed these character cards.
I honestly never thought, or I never knew what they are for.
I wanted to get you the Samosa amiibo.
Samus Aran, you're a samosa.
But they were all sold out.
Then again, you also wouldn't play Metroid Dread, you would play Metroid. It's not as easy as scanning him. You have to craft stuff and it takes 3 days to get to invite him.
Okay, that is doable. Oh, there's things hanging on.
Yeah,
the edge.
and what do you want me to do? Fall down?
I don't know, don't you have...
He is
Something?
worth the effort.
0x observed.
10 out of 10 clickbait.
Oh, I'm sure we have X somewhere. See?
Yeah, actually, wait, how many is it even? I made that logo years ago. A year
2, 3,
ago.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 eggs even.
8 eggs.
And he's an
8
egghead too.
eggs. Excuse me?
How you doing, Virus?
Including our faces, I count 10.
I do have an egg-shaped hand.
And body.
I can't really deny that, really.
Must be near the summit.
You see that light? Don't go into it.
What if I could?
Mifo, happy Tuesday. How are you doing? And how's your phone?
Yeah. I think I'm beginning to understand why.
Did you give it a name? Otherwise I'm gonna call it Bob from now on.
Things Bob with you.
I don't know. I think Bob is a good phone name. Bob, the foldable phone.
Yeah, sure, let's go with it.
What could have brought you all the way out here?
The nice view.
I think we're... Okay, that's cute. Kind of freezing.
Weren't you turned to ash?
That character kind of gave me... Remember the Zelda game with the...
Minish Cap.
Yetis?
Oh yeah,
I-
Twilight Princess.
Twilight Princess. I kind of got a vibe there for some reason.
Because of a winter outfit.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Trying to tell me something?
Oh, okay. Bye.
$10 saying that Nicola got turned into one of her relics.
Oh,
What are the relics again?
The people that got body
Oh,
parts
with
of
the
the queen
body
installed
parts
into
in
them.
it. Yeah, okay. Ah, that still seems so painful every time.
Like just
It goes
because you
straight for you. Like, is there no better way to touch it?
just because you regenerate doesn't mean it doesn't hurt.
Can't we just hold it at the pointy end?
It only has pointy ends, Tifa.
Well, at one of them.
The ability to manifest their crypt in the form that will best suit them.
What's a crypt?
What will you choose for yours, Nikolai?
well, if it's my choice, I want something cool.
Have we already learned what a crypt is?
I don't think so.
I'd suggest a place that puts your heart at ease.
But it sounds like some
Place where I can relax?
sort of cocoon or whatever.
But we haven't seen any yet.
No, they're introducing it now.
Successor.
See?
Can I use my power to
I become a successor.
me
You owe me $10.
What? Why?
Because I said $10 that Nicola is a successor.
So, I didn't accept?
You didn't disagree?
The relics are simply too dangerous.
Isn't that where dead people are found? Yeah. I'm guessing it's similar here. That's why I'm confused. I don't think we've established what a crypt is in terms of this game yet. So.
Besides that,
Yeah, but he said, like, if you create your crypt, make it something you're comfortable with, and then he was like, oh, I want a giant robot, so it has to be something different.
It's the place where you'll be locked into as a successor.
this place is your path to success.
Glad to hear you're doing fine, though, Virus.
Yes.
So you guys are nothing more than a guy with a full tree who have no other identity or a hobby.
I pray that
I know that you also like the architecture of places like Germany, Austria, and Switzerland.
True, but I can't name those, Bob.
I'm sorry, Jack.
Also, that's kind of sad.
This whole game is sad. It's about people who had a parasite installed into them to fight in a war that escalated when another human experiment went wrong, wiping out people. And this is just the area of the world that we know of. Who knows what the rest looks like? Hopefully
enough.
better than this, but
It's definitely the same. He's gonna be buried in a giant robot.
that's a Danganronpa thing, I think.
It sounds cooler than it should be.
A successor.
So wait, wasn't that her brother?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why the kid looks so familiar.
Well, we didn't know that he is her brother until
With Nicola.
flashback. Jack just told him that he can't see his sister.
That means when I awakened as a revenant.
No, we already knew that when he died in the previous area.
But he didn't die.
Well, he went...
That's a double. It's like a shadow clone kind of thing. The real Nicola is
didn't know that then.
locked away somewhere.
We were always together. We were always going to stay together. And now, after all this time, I didn't know. I never even suspected.
I wonder if they aren't cold.
I was alone this
Like, I'm cold watching this.
I think having that parasite thing installed on you makes you impervious to things like being a bit cold.
Like, I got chicken skin.
Let's go see him. That's why we're here.
And
right?
goosebumps.
I just said that.
It's a chicken skin.
Chicken skin is the same as goosebumps.
Alright.
But I like the sound
Wow.
of chicken skin.
I
It
can't
seems
even,
more awkward. Oh,
I
okay. So it
can't
wasn't
even
anyway.
shake the snow off of these tree looking things.
I
Alright.
don't think that's snow. It's more like a block of ice by now.
Could also be. So,
Brilliant.
wait. Tifa, you can't turn. One day you'll understand. Oh, what did that? Did it just come out of the ground in front of us?
It somehow seemed like he came from the frozen ice thing, but I think we would have seen that if that was the case. Oh, is that a cave or is that the one we came from?
Tifa, look at the map.
I don't know, it seems.
Oh, look what I found. Alright, they seem really, really generous with the missiles here so far.
Oh, that's where it came from. There you go.
There we go.
Oh boy, the check for a house just came in the mail. Finally, fully done selling, Andric. That is
Congratulations.
awesome. Congratulations. I am super happy for you guys.
Yes. Don't spend it all in one place.
Don't spend it all on games.
Actually, you were planning to buy a new house with it. I guess do spend it all on one place.
I would get so nervous if I was gonna get a check by mail. Like with my luck, that check would have been gone.
Yeah.
What happens actually if a check is lost over mail? Like we don't have checks here.
Over here you'd be screwed because the post will at most replace the value of the items lost, not the value of the documents, so you would get like 12 cents for the paper and ink.
I can imagine there's like insurance for that.
I get 5 weeks of calm before Chloe is born and we start house hunting again. But you get 5 weeks.
Yeah, but now you have plenty of time to just take it easy, relax, and search for a new place. Like you're not in a hurry to immediately have to buy another house within a week.
No.
Wow, how is he not rolling off the edge?
100% of it going towards the house down payment. Nice. I keep telling Heather, it's weird, it's $1,000 less than it should be, because I'm trying to get a new video con. Good luck on that, man.
They're trying to rip us off, but it's only $1,000, so let's just leave it and not make a big deal out of it.
Did you see that I did not fall down there? Because the ground gave way.
Oh, I didn't even see the ground gave way. It is
Yakumo?
insured, so you would get fully reimbursed. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Somehow.
Ow, my throat.
You're lucky.
Bye. I take it.
That would be me if I was an enemy. Why don't you grab the red thing first?
Because that's a red thing and it's gonna spawn enemies. So
Isn't it
I'm
also
gonna
an
take
item?
out these douchebags first.
That is fair, I guess.
Did they notice me?
This looks breakable.
Yeah, so we're gonna heal first and then try to get this thing.
Where
Maybe step on it first.
Oh no. It's ensured we would get reimbursed if it got lost.
You're not missing it. Step on it.
No.
Like, let it fall. Then it's gone.
No.
Might as well.
No, I'm gonna clean up this area first. Just because you want to see me fall so that you can take over again
Like,
after
step and go back.
that embarrassment.
But then it's already fallen down.
Or like this, you can actually tell that it will break.
Like, that will help both of us in the long run. Why do all your enemies commit suicide?
That was great.
That's so unfair. They don't even want to fight you.
No.
But they do quite a lot of damage.
3.
Might want you.
How did that hit me? The range on some of these attacks.
Also wait, 5 weeks before Chloe is born.
Yeah, that's how much time has already passed, Tifa.
Yeah, but I was thinking maybe we'll share a birthday.
Oh yeah, true.
It's the best date.
Go make sure that Chloe gets born on 12th December.
What? Didn't even break? Oh, now it did.
Moving out.
Mother...
Why would you run?
Because I thought I
Along
can
the
just
line.
run down the whole thing, break them, and then they're gone. Pick up the missile that was like almost 60,000.
No harm in being there.
Not a very smart person. But
Yeah, like,
anyway,
I wanted you to break it, but I didn't want you...
did you now watch the whole clip for the song?
Yes, it's so important.
Or did you
I'm
give
stuck.
up
Oh, I'm stuck, I'm stuck.
1.5 minutes in? Have you considered helping Yakumo?
I just did. Should I just go heal again?
No, you should get the haze first. Why
there's a
do you
higher-
go the other way around?
I thought I have to follow this path.
No, generally the direct path is the fastest. And you can even
Oh,
see
yeah.
it from here.
I didn't even see that. Okay, then I'll get it.
I say take it and run back. Heal, level up, and then we do the rest.
Run! Coming. Yeah, you can do that by
Look
yourself.
at all that stamina.
You can do this without him, right?
Very nice.
Level up, you said? Not level
Yeah.
up the skills?
Meh.
Then consider them gone.
Leveling up also gives you more stamina.
Fair enough.
That place was too tight. No harm in
Can I just... No, let's not ignore that.
Where did the dog come from? And another enemy. Nice.
You just killed it in 2 hits. Was
Left.
there more of a way where you were?
3 attacks. 1 of them connected. 3 attempts to do damage.
Left, you said. There's nothing left. Actually?
No, you will not survive that fall.
Is that an enemy? No.
There are
There's not
enemies
an
down
enemy.
there, yeah. So now I guess just straight ahead. So how much haste do you get here? We spent most of it. You already
We
had
got-
17,000 already.
8,000 for that. Oh,
See?
okay. Bye.
I don't want to play with you.
Whatever works.
Did you just waste 2 rolls to do a cool move? Because it would like back, forward.
Yeah, I was gonna dodge, then I was like, wait, is this breakable? And then I dodged back. Okay, how do I get
Well-
there?
I don't know.
I thought there was a way here, but there's not.
I guess you gotta walk around. So the really long way.
Oh, sorry, I stepped on you.
How do they hide in that shallow snow?
That is a good question. One I cannot answer.
whatever you can use.
Oh, there's one in there too.
No, you cannot fall down, Matifa.
Nope. Ah! Saw that.
Nice camera, though.
Nope. Okay, there's definitely no falling down here. Let's go this way. Oh. Is he gonna catch up? No.
Now that you've established that all of that was just to get some extra haze, you might as well heal again. You're down to 1/3 of your health.
Yeah, you have a good point. I think we need to go that way.
Welcome to Souls-like games with Jack and Tifa, where if we have the option to, we'll heal every 15 seconds.
And level up. I feel like that's a valid strategy. Would you not, you?
Well, yes.
Don't you want to be full health?
Being full health is the best. No judgment here, I do the same. It's the best way to play.
I don't know about you guys, but I like being full health.
Always be full health.
Like I saw it coming, but still I did not.
Look at your reflexes. No items.
There was one here too.
Yeah, I skipped that accidentally. Nice.
Get your ass moving.
That was a clean fight.
I haven't gotten hit once, mind you.
You just walked past it too.
Oh. Okay, there's the...
Left,
Where's the
Tifa.
item? Oh, here.
Why is it that this game gives you a very, very detailed minimap?
I'm not looking at the map.
Have you considered that maybe you should?
Where's time to look at that?
You could try to lure the enemies on Vice.
Yeah. Oh, I'm stuck.
Or not.
That comes with high risks. Oh.
Nice!
Oh no! Okay, but at least we found a way.
Thank you for the lurk, Henrik.
Thanks for the lurk, Henrik. Appreciate it.
Alright.
There's one to the right. Work stuff! Kick butt at work.
Say hi from us.
Yeah, to all of your comments.
Unless that makes it awkward, then don't.
Email to employees all.
Mail every user of your mailing system.
Gotta pass on the hi.
I figure if it's broken, we won't accidentally step on it later.
That is very true. I somehow thought it would just... Ooh. Something jumped up there. There's another one behind you.
Backstab. There we go.
Like, this is kind of an awesome parasite, though.
Yeah, that's why they put these things into people to fight with.
Demonstrated your skills nice.
Oh,
Damn, nice one.
You weren't even fully behind it, though.
Close enough, apparently. Anyway, I'll take it.
It didn't
There we
feel like
go.
it.
I'm not going to complain if a game wants to go easy on me.
You do have a point.
We didn't go this way yet.
Yes, we did. That's where you came from.
Oh yeah.
You just ran through, that's why there's enemies there. Like, now we can walk around it.
No harm.
Jacobo? Oh, dog.
He's trying to protect you here.
How can I not climb this?
See, because we were standing on the other side looking down here.
Come on. Ooh. No
Question
damage.
is, do we want to go in the cave or stay on top? I'm guessing the cave looks like where we might need to go. There's an enemy behind that.
And that's why we check out the top first.
Oh, he already walked off. Oh,
What?
that is pretty awesome.
No!
Uh-oh. Doesn't really do much damage. I would think getting hit by such a big block of ice would do more.
I would think so too, but... Come on, backstab! No backstab?
No backstab. He has a lot of HP.
Bye!
What's the thingy above his head that's blinking?
Yakumo!
Damn.
No! Ah.
He was...
He
half
was
dead as
going
well.
to. It didn't connect. Because you can see what the NPC does on there, like right next to a little icon.
You were too dead, basically. Is what you're saying. Where was
Yeah.
the way down?
Right. No. That's not the way.
No?
No.
Oh.
Basically all you're doing this way is pissing off enemies.
Oh. Well, now I might as well.
And killing Yakumo. Say goodbye to our haze, everybody.
No, no, no. Oh, I'm trying to heal. Oh, now it worked.
If you considered not healing while you're being attacked, kinda leaves you open, you know?
Yeah, but we got this.
Getting carried hard.
See? Easy peasy.
Still the wrong way.
Yeah, but now I might as well heal.
Got something we can use?
Like, I'm right outside of the base. With basically 2 heals down.
Now, like I said, right.
Right. Okay, now we have this dude here. Let me just clear them out.
If only you could reliably push enemies away like that.
Yeah, it seems to be a bit random.
No, I think it's Yakumo doing that actually. There we go.
Okay, that was that.
Also, the
was
next one you
one
can just
here.
run past. Or you don't. Yeah, that is him, definitely.
Yeah, they seem to fly further when he does it.
Imagine if we could do such a thing.
I don't
Aw.
wanna...
Stun locked.
I don't wanna risk them still being there when we fight the big dude
And now it's the
again.
left path. No,
I thought there
the
was a
left
dog hanging
path.
there. Left, just this way.
And watch out, these two have rifles. Oh well, one of them does, I think. Nice dodge. I honestly thought you got hit.
I know, right?
Impressive.
That was impressive, if I may say
Dog
so
to your
myself.
left. Or you don't look at it.
I tried to focus on
How
it,
did you
but-
get through there without taking any damage? Out of stamina.
It's okay.
How?
Where's the other dog?
Why don't
There
you
he is.
always play this well?
Let's first go this way.
What? How did you time the dodge?
Because that's the first thing they do when they go through their legs.
Okay, so you got through this without taking a scrap of... There we go, yeah.
That I did not see coming.
I was thinking, can she keep it up? Nope,
I think I can. Just give me a moment.
you just got hit. Stun to the butt. That thing has way too much health.
That's quite a lot. Oh, it upgraded.
It evolved. Now it's extra.
Oh,
No,
okay.
save.
What did... Oh,
Still safe.
I thought it reset it.
And now it's doing ranged attacks at you.
Wait. Yeah, come on, go down there. Oh my god, fine. Do it myself.
You might want to heal Yakumo and not walk into the next enemies either.
How do I do that again?
By losing some of your health to heal him.
He healed
Maybe
himself.
you have magic for that. Let me heal while the enemy is charging their special attack right in front of me.
Fall back. How's this?
Out of stamina.
Fuck.
Good thing you've got an NPC helper.
Come on, I'm right behind you.
Tifa refuses to understand how stamina works.
Well, I'm just hoping it refills soon enough.
Yeah, don't hope, look. You can see how much you got.
Oh, now he actually heated himself off the edge. Ha!
The luck.
Hell yeah. That
No.
was skill. It's
You
what I
were-
was aiming for the entire time.
Tifa, you were doing awesome all the way until you encountered this enemy.
So let's see what's up here all.
Sure, don't go around it on
Wait,
the
I
left.
see. Yeah, but I saw the missile thing. Oh! It has a tentacle!
No, it doesn't. You're being shot at with a rifle from that dude.
Yeah, come on, go! Shall I just run? I'm gonna run for it. Run!
How's this?
For a second I thought this was... Oh shit, it's just a map. Oh no, it's also a missile resting thing.
Yeah, why don't you rest at it?
Might as well kill this thing first. It's kind of shooting at me while I'm trying to rest.
You maybe want to go check out the dead end that you just omitted, because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be something there.
Thought I was gonna rest.
Or you do that.
That means the big dude's gonna be there again.
Yes, which is why it would have been really smart to go explore first.
Yeah, but now I can level up.
True. It's very true.
Now our haze was not in vain.
Bring it anytime.
In Code Vein.
It's okay, it's one tiny hit. So where's the big dude?
On your right.
Wow!
She just shook with her whole body. And what do we get? A
Winter
winter
mantle.
coat. Nice.
I like that. Come, we're done here.
Playtime's over.
There was still another area I think we didn't go to.
Yes, the other one. You also didn't go down
Into
there yet.
the cave.
I have a feeling this will lead you into the cave. I mean, it literally looks like it goes
Oh, this
into
is
the
a
cave.
shortcut. Oh, fuck. Oh, never mind. Yeah, this is just a shortcut from the looks of it. I see a sparkly item.
Does this have ice physics? Like, do you slide?
No,
Okay, good.
that would have been really annoying. Ooh.
Bring it anytime.
Oh, it's an enemy with a map piece stuck in one. The moment I want to commend you on your awesome dodging.
Excuse me,
Yes.
I've only... Oh, wow. I've only been hit once.
Wawa Weeba?
Mama Wima.
Why don't you help Yakumo?
Because he's after me.
You can tell where the
Yes.
face is on that thing?
The aim was on me.
I couldn't tell.
Like, they go back a bit to go forward, and it went back in Yakumo's direction so that it could jump at me.
I don't know.
Why do you not pay attention to mechanics, huh?
Not to these things, because I just dodge sideways when it attacks. They're both suicide bombers. Oh, you don't listen to me.
Yeah, but I didn't think they would actually do that.
Not great in my quarters.
It's literally the one thing they do. They throw grenades. And they do that.
Pick up the item.
Oh, not bad.
Not bad. Thank you, thank you.
Not too shabby.
You're not too shabby yourself, sir.
That's the sweetest thing you've said to me all day.
Okay, might as well heal. So we've been to... That's a dead end. Wait, where's my missile?
Up.
Oh yeah.
You remember climbing down to get it, right? Yeah, let me help you.
Well, to be honest, I fell down.
Not shocked.
Oh wait.
Not one bit shocked.
Can we do one? No.
Nope. Just barely. If you go kill one of her...
That's okay.
Forget about it.
Let's kill this dude.
No harm in being prepared.
There's another sea urchin. Oh, two actually.
Fuckers.
Or you don't listen.
Yeah, but big dude first. There we go. Now where's the sea pigeon?
Now you probably aggroed the second one too.
No, and there's another one there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, come on, I pressed dodge.
While attacking, you cannot attack cancel. It's not that kind of game, I'm afraid.
I even saw it coming.
On the last little, like, hop forward. You skipped an item.
Sorry, Akumo. Item. Oh! Thought you killed it, dude.
Again skipped the item.
Where is the item?
On the map, Tifa.
Oh, here. Pungent cheese. How could it get pungent? Isn't it freezing here?
Maybe it was pungent before it got put here?
Everything around here is frozen.
Like, you would think the cheese tastes good.
No. That's the way back up.
Oh yeah, now... Okay. So this is the way we would have come. But it's a good thing we went the other way, because we wouldn't have had the shortcut.
Decision is yours.
It's true. Where are you going?
What?
You've been there, you've explored that area already.
Oh yeah, I need to go here.
Yes. That is true.
Sometimes you have some good points. Let's go here first.
Quite often, actually.
Nice work, Eagle Eye.
Nikolai?
What?
He said nice work, Nikolai or something?
Nikolai?
Who's Nikolai?
I don't know.
Or what did he say?
I don't know. Eagle Eye?
Breakable eyes?
Yes.
Oh, do we want to
And
touch
another
this?
piece of a map.
We want to touch this.
There you go. Aww.
Ha! I'm on to you.
Bring it any time.
1 inch closer.
Oh, do you see who's standing there?
Yeah. I also noticed the enemy spawning behind you.
Yeah, I heard him.
I didn't hear it, but I saw it appear.
We're almost there.
Hi there.
I'm guessing that's another one? Yeah.
Please, spin a thread of memory.
Oh no, not the
How
memories
about we
again.
take a short break before we do that?
Oh, we also don't have the materials to do it. Yeah, sounds like a plan.
So how about you go into this menu so that the game doesn't continue at least, before an enemy wanders around and knocks you out?
Good point.
I agree. And now once again I'm awkwardly waiting for Tifa to press the button.
BRB.
Welcome back.
We back.
We didn't pick up enough items to do this yet.
Nope, I'm kinda happy about that.
I say go this way first.
Okay. It kinda looked like a weird dead end.
I have a
Ooh,
feeling
boss fight.
this is the next successor already.
That's a long way to our...
No, it's not.
Feels like it. Let's go in.
No, it's not.
We only had the map.
Yeah, just run through.
Oh, there's no enemies on the way at least. Ooh, that looks really cool though.
With a 1 broken antler, this looks really imbalanced. Like I would go to the heavier side.
Just hang.
Nicola. Mia.
But
I thought that's him. Is he fighting himself?
I don't know.
It's kind of cute, but maybe we should stop this kid.
Oh, suddenly army of Nicola.
I have to keep Mia safe.
So he's fighting himself?
Well, I think that is his crypt, no?
He's been here,
Yeah.
fighting against the urge to frenzy all this time. It's incredible.
Yeah, so he is fighting himself.
Tough kid.
I'm sorry, Nicola. I never realized. But your sister is here now. I'm here!
Do we get an explanation on how his successors were chosen? Or are they just volunteers?
I doubt they're volunteers.
That's my point, because, like, how messed up is it to do that to a kid?
Some of them might be in it because they want to, but I really doubt this kid volunteered without his sister knowing as well. Holy shit.
The successor of a breath does not fuck around. Also, it has a jet engine installed on its back.
That's pretty...
However, it skipped leg day. I mean, look at the size of her legs
obviously, it doesn't need leg day.
compared to the rest of her body. Okay, it made short work of you. Let's hope I got better luck than that.
Back up, huh?
Leg day is definitely not needed. You don't take fall damage if you fall down here.
Yeah, but no.
Don't forget to pick up the haze.
I'm on my way.
Now to prove to you that this is not nearly as bad as you thought.
Yeah, okay.
It's quite literally a straight walk, Tifa.
At least there's nothing there that can attack us.
Come on, Yakuma.
Leave it to me. Prepare.
Let's boost.
Okay, please try to pick up our haze.
Yes.
Sorry. Okay, that's new.
I forgot it would do that.
35,000. We might be able to level up once, actually.
Backstep.
Also, that shield is so cool.
Backstep.
Look at it.
No backstep.
Okay, nice, nice. Solid dodge.
Fuck. No, I keep forgetting that this is a two-part move.
Almost halfway there. Did he just...
Now it's gonna use the jet engine.
I'm not sure if I would have sacrificed my shield for that, but... Damn, ice sword.
Backstep. No. Punched in the face.
Nice. Damn. How are you supposed to dodge that?
By being farther away.
But you were backed against the wall.
Yakumo. Have you considered blocking, dude?
He's like me. All in. Don't block. Attack. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm wondering why he doesn't use his antler, but now he did.
Come on, Yakumo. Help.
You're out of stamina. Damn. I do suggest healing. But you're so close.
Fuck. How? This thing is getting faster.
Yep. He moved with your dodges.
Yeah.
Oh, you are so close though. Come on, tiny bit more. Oh, that's like 3 hits. Oh, you got it, you got it? No! Oh, nice, so close, so close. To be honest, I saw you die again on the last hit.
Yeah, same.
It's not the first time that has happened. Doesn't say this is doable without cheats.
This game so far seems easier than Dark Souls. Though we really had trouble in that trench area.
Yeah, but
it was the area and not the boss fight.
yeah, the area was also short. Very short roads. Lots of enemies after another.
Nicola, I'm so sorry.
It wasn't shit, we just had to get good.
Now it should be easy.
I don't know.
But we can save him too, no?
I still don't know whether these people actually will
I'm
be able to be saved in the end.
really... Thank you.
Yeah, but we managed to sort of save Karen.
Well, she isn't saved, she's still in that body. She just regained her sense of self.
Well,
And like her sanity, in a way.
that's half saved. Ow. Why does all this stuff have to be so painful? Why do we need to get stabbed?
Well, I guess that this thing absorbs the queen's blood that we have inside of us. Or we purify it by being connected to it.
That would actually make sense that it responds to that.
No one can really say for certain. Unfortunately, some never do wake up. I'm sorry.
All right.
Okay. Destroyed.
Are you sure? You're still just a kid.
It doesn't matter. When I become a
Oh, so he did volunteer.
to keep me safe.
But it was when Mia was unconscious.
I can't just let the world be destroyed before Mia wakes up, can I?
I really hope there is more to it than just, oh, he volunteered.
I wonder if Mia's woken up yet.
Yeah. Like, would you really give it to, what, a 7-year-old kid?
I hope so.
Child.
You're not gonna tell me you can't find any other volunteers.
Fighting for you. So, get well soon, Mia.
This boy is really sweet though.
Yeah, but I doubt he fully understands what happened. Because, you know, a very young kid.
Nicola!
Mia?
Aw, they get to be reunited for a moment.
Yeah, that's really sweet.
Is it really you, Mia?
I'm so sorry. I left you all alone.
It's okay. You didn't. Really, Mia.
So, question. Was Nicola able to not, like, to keep himself from frenzying by just
I'm just so glad you're fine.
having more
determination.
willpower than Karen?
It looks like you've
Or
made a bunch of good
what
friends.
else is in play here?
It is what he implied, yes.
It's all thanks to you, Nicola.
Maybe Karen gave up at some point, thinking all hope is lost?
At my side. That's what
Well,
gave
kids
me
can have a really tough determination. Can't underestimate that. And he's fighting
To have a
for Mia.
what? It's not a sentence.
Yes, it is.
You kept me safe all this time. You protected me and gave me courage. What more could I possibly hope for?
Oh. If we don't get to like liberate these people after this is done, I'm gonna be sad.
I don't think they will in the end.
My dear little brother.
Oh, he's turning into stone now?
Yeah, all of them do.
Yeah.
And you're the bravest, most noble knight of all. I love you, Nicola.
Thanks, Mia. I love you too, sis.
Mama.
I would never touch a petrified person because I would be afraid something breaks.
If that was me, you would tip me over and I'd break.
No, I would not go anywhere near you because, like I just said, I would be too afraid that anything happens and something breaks.
Look at how tiny he is.
Well, yeah.
Wow, did you just try to knock him over?
No.
You ran straight into the kid. What happened to him not getting anywhere near it? The first chance you get. Head first.
You're welcome, Nicola.
Might as well have
Here,
tackled
only
the dude.
revenants with a high enough compatibility are chosen to become successors.
And most of them go insane.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nicola, for everything.
So he actually died now. Not like Karen.
Well, Karen got reborn.
I really don't know how I can repay you for all that you've done. I owe you so much. Everything, really. And yet, I have nothing to give you in return.
To be honest, I was hoping you'd come along with us, but...
The kid gave you life. How you want to spend it is up to you.
You agree, right?
Silently, yes.
I do just find the face thing still a bit weird.
What face thing?
The things we have on our cheek and stuff.
With how often they have to wear masks. I'm not shocked.
Yeah, I understand. I guess it's easier to like click it on, but still looks odd. Oh, she's not coming along.
Yes, she does. Of course she does.
Nicola gave me life.
Now she's gonna say something to the extent of, I'm going to use it.
There are still other successors out there. People like you, fighting against themselves in order to survive. It would be a mistake for me to stop now.
See?
Isn't that right, Nicola?
I would like to see it if she now swapped hats.
She won't.
But that would be really cute.
Yeah. But I guess like this to mark the spot
Come back for you, little brother.
is also sweet.
Yeah. Now it's like a lost resting place.
Now we can use the alternate color Mia without feeling bad about using a character we haven't encountered yet.
Person right to the very end.
Well, I wouldn't feel bad about that anyway, so. But I'm quite happy with Yakomo, really.
Let's go back to the home base
Oh, I know what I forgot.
to look up a guide.
To get the guide up.
I have a feeling... Oh look, more lore.
You read the lore, I get the guide.
I'm not going to be able to read all of it by the time it's done loading. Man and... yeah.
Could you fix this stuff up for us?
For a fee, of course.
Yikes, you must have seen some real action. Don't worry, I've got it taken care of.
Looks cool, though.
So what happened?
That's true.
Huh?
You all look so happy, especially Mia.
Not quite sure if happy is the right word, but...
This was Richard's Frozen Souls, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Isn't that lady from earlier? Who was with Jack? Yes.
The one with the flowers,
Oh.
yeah.
Wait, look at her eye.
I think she needs help.
What is she doing here?
Well, now she's desperate enough.
Please, Jack,
Yes?
Help me.
you have to save Jack.
Oh, maybe not.
She's about to frenzy.
They did attack us, right?
Let's
Yeah.
take her to the back. We can shoot her there.
Give her a blood bead.
But that's what they're doing.
Give it to her now. Don't...
Yeah, they still need to go get
Hiya,
it.
buddies. How are you? Hello, Benjima. Happy
Don't save
Tuesday.
Jack.
How do you feel?
And yes, do save Jack.
Nothing good comes from saving Jack.
I apologize for barging in like that.
How are you doing today?
What's going on exactly?
Happy Tuesday.
Do you know about the cavern underneath the cathedral?
Oh god, there's a cavern.
Not the cathedral again.
We were attacked there.
Oh my god.
Jack lured them away so that I could
Please tell me it's better.
slow down.
Attacked? Wait,
I was gonna say, if you now tell me that she's got a cough because she caught a cold, maybe wear something different.
Give Jack until after the cutscene to rant about it.
Yeah, I'm happy to.
It is not a new phenomenon for successors to go into a frenzy.
Jack is a successor?
There's always been a need for someone to monitor them and to stop them if they ever begin to
I
turn.
wouldn't be shocked if he was.
A successor
Fair
acts
enough.
as a
But
vessel
he's
for
still completely
in
fine.
both body and will.
That also explains why part of his face is a different color.
What?
That's why.
Jack doesn't have a different
Yes.
color, does he?
revenants?
Yes, like the top left side of his skull.
We considered every possible option.
He just have a scar.
But in the
Well,
end,
there's a scar, and then like he has this normal shade of skin color on him, and then one is gray.
excuse for what we've done. Even
I
if it
don't
was
even
the
recall.
only one.
Evie, happy
That is simple.
Tuesday.
How you do?
How you doing today?
I will always carry them with me. I will never forget the faces and dreams of those who stepped forward to keep the relics safe.
I suppose it really can't be all that easy to find a replacement vessel.
Wait, replacement vessels?
To keep a constant eye on the condition.
You can
of
actually
successors.
move.
Wait, you guys are successors too?
Jack watches the successors for signs of frenzy, while I act as a temporary replacement.
That explains the amount of scars
Oh.
on him because, you know, he
Stave off frenzy,
does stuff.
for a time at
I
least.
thought they were the bad guys.
A temporary vessel?
No, they're just assholes because of their roles.
Also, that's what we saw. Like, he pushed the vessel into her body in the cutscene, like 2 streams back.
There's a successor
When we were
Oh.
wondering what he was doing.
under the cathedral. We were traveling through the tunnels down there to check on them. I know I have no right to ask you for help, but
This war parasite doesn't help against cough.
You rest here for now. We'll rescue Jack. I promise.
Sorry, Benjima, we're rescuing Jack.
Always rescue Jack.
I have a question.
Also, sorry to hear you guys were short-staffed.
Successor's crypt is
Ah.
under the cathedral.
That's always stressful.
You know who they are.
I do. In addition to a number of other scientific endeavors, he was involved in revenant research and an integral part of Project Queen. I believe you may have heard of him.
Give us a name. Doesn't ring a bell.
Oh, we've heard Mido before.
You know him.
Ocarina of Time, Mido, yeah.
No, Mido definitely has been a name, I think.
Me and my entire family.
Okay.
Okay, maybe he has not been a name.
Found out my kidney sure was cancerous, but they think they got all the cancer out. That's good.
I'm super happy to hear that.
I'm super happy that they caught it so early that they weren't even sure, removed it, and now found out that it was the right move after all. Yes.
Cheers to that.
Still sucks to go through all of that, but still. Early detection is key.
Yeah. Do they still need to like run a few more tests to be sure?
I would think so, no?
Well, I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Well, usually after you've been announced cancer-free, at least here, you have like yearly checkups.
Over here in, I believe, Europe, at least in Germany, and I think it's the same in the Netherlands, once you've had any type of cancer, you are not considered cancer-free until regular screenings for a consecutive 5 years come up empty.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to do tests for, at first it's like every 6 months, I believe,
Every
then every
3 over
year,
here.
and then every X month.
Very regularly. Need to run a few more tests for the rest of my life.
Eh, better
Better than the opposite, so...
than having cancer. Better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Bev, happy Tuesday as well. How are you doing?
How are you doing?
Also, now you can start your rant to
Yes.
Benjima about the N64 stuff.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack.
You want to rant while I find the next spot? Or can you do both at the same
Yeah,
time?
search for Jack. Good idea in theory, but Nintendo dropped the ball on a couple things. People are complaining about the graphics being different. Some say it looks worse than the Wii U Virtual Console, which apparently was already, for most people at least, a step down from the original releases. Another cutscene?
I
Pardon me.
did not think we would have another
To be
cutscene.
continued.
There's something I want to tell you.
Well, I can't listen right now. Can we do this
Do
later?
you want to tell us that you are one of many clones? I'm guessing they are clones made to become successor vessels.
Sorry, I didn't expect a cutscene right now.
Me neither.
Do you know of her? I heard she looks very similar to me. At some point, she simply vanished, leaving behind only a single vestige. Louis thought it might mean something, so he brought it to me. I know nothing about her, but I feel that I should. There are memories in this vestige.
Oh, so now she gets the ability too. You know,
Okay, let me pause here for a sec.
Nintendo dropped the ball, no way. Yes, exactly. Were you playing the US or EU versions? US versions. So I also saw one during the break. Super Mario 64 Japanese version has Rumble activated. US and European don't. They just don't have that feature. I don't know why. I don't imagine the language has anything to do with a feature like Rumble. Mario Kart 64, they forgot to emulate the control pack, so you cannot save your time trial times or ghost data.
Did they forget or did they just not?
Well, they didn't announce that they will patch it in later, so it looks like they forgot.
Okay, fair enough.
And apparently, especially if you play Mario Kart 64 online, it can turn into a complete slideshow. That on top of several sound and graphical issues. Like if you play Mario Kart 64, that's like the one that most people played the most of so far, I think. The background sound just cuts out at some point. Like it's just bad emulation. Most free emulators that you can use yourself on a computer or on your Android phone or whatever don't have that problem, so I have a feeling they're gonna patch that in with the next update. If they don't, I imagine the shitstorm will only get worse.
So yeah, Jack had fun with it.
Yeah, basically.
Just helping Beth's just helping a friend. So glad that my phone can handle this. You mean can handle Twitch or what should it handle?
Good on you for helping a friend. And hello for being here while you're helping.
What he said.
Let's
Also,
have a look.
You'll be happy to learn that the boss you just defeated is apparently the hardest one.
Really?
Well, that's what it said.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is one of those, oh, it's difficult for most people, and then we find this one easy. Or we just got really lucky, and the ones that are supposed to be easier, we just can't do.
Mm.
People love to complain about shit that ain't compulsory. That's not the point, Skinner. If you make people pay for emulation that they can use for free on every other device that they own, you better make sure it's up to the expected standards.
It's $50.
That being said, hello Skinner, how you doing? Happy Tuesday.
That's several burritos.
But even so, I'm
It's
sorry.
true.
I can't allow you to come inside.
I understand, and it will not be a problem. I will stay and attend to you from out here.
Cool floor.
In that case, do you think you could talk with me for a while?
I just realized something.
What?
I think I know why EO appeared in front of us at the beginning of the game and why we're special.
Why? We are the queen. Oh.
I believe we have her heart.
Later?
That could be. Everyone has some body parts.
Because our power is related to blood, and the one thing I think most of when it comes to organs, since this whole vessel thing, is the heart. And every successor has one of those white-haired people, so...
My duty is to protect and defend it. I must ensure threats are completely repelled before they have a chance to cause you harm.
As the successor of the ribcage, I order you to stop hunting revenants immediately.
No. I'm sorry, Successor, but I will do what must be done. That is
The ribcage was the butt wolf.
That was Karen, yeah. So wait.
Successor, another intruder has been repelled.
If they fight the revenants...
It looks like I won't be able to remain
Oh
myself.
no, Aurora, not Karen. Sorry.
Oh yeah. No, Karen is
Karen
the one
is
that's
at the
praying
basement,
in
yeah.
the basement.
She's creating the blood beads. But if... Wait a sec.
My only regret is leaving you all alone.
If these folks fight off intruders that will cause harm,
I do not understand.
why didn't they stop us?
We're not doing harm.
Everything I was supposed to do to protect my successors.
Like, we're fighting them when they frenzied.
But do they know that? Does it make a difference to them?
Well, Lita knows, or their IO.
Their own fault for rushing.
An attendant of the
They should have delayed it for a month, fixed it, and then released it.
But the money!
Yeah.
It's important.
Holiday season money.
Hey, you gotta get that money by the end of the year.
And lend you my
That's when it counts.
Just as she did for her successor. We were created with the same purpose. That attendant, Leda, she was a defender of sacred ground. I am certain she fulfilled her duty until the end.
She still is. She's still standing there.
She fulfilled her duty, and yet...
What?
It's like a double personality.
I'm not sure how to describe what I'm feeling.
Or she's the reincarnated form.
Empty somehow. Her life was consumed entirely by her mission. Leda. I want to know more.
I think that's her previous life.
All this time I've been blindly
No.
following my duty.
They're not all the same person.
I'm doing really the right thing? What is my true purpose in life?
Hello, Ranger.
I may be able to find the answers to some of my questions.
Beautiful, Skinner. Beautiful.
Imagine having a waifu roulette in chat.
I realize that what I ask you now may not be part of my duty. Still, I feel I must ask it of you nevertheless.
For those of you that don't know what these two gentlemen are on about, Google Muda Discord bot.
Maybe don't.
It's a waifu husbando roulette kind of thing. It's pretty neat.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I shall do my best.
I'm guessing she's gonna be sacrificed in the end?
Well, now that your rent is done, you can continue yourself.
Woohoo! Ranger, thank you for the host.
Appreciate it.
How about...
You have to teleport to the gated room in the Cathedral of the Sacred Blood.
Of course I did. Death by Snoo Snoo. Doubtful. Doubtful. But I want to use Mia White version now.
Go ahead.
Because I paid for her. Also, we can only do one more level up.
Why? Oh, then we're at 69.
Guide me, senpai.
Okay,
Let me teleport
At least
first.
teleport first. To, what did I say? Gated room.
Fody, thank you for the host. How's work?
Buddy, bubba taps.
Here we go.
Okay, now...
Oh look, more lore. If only it wasn't tied to a loading screen. Skinner, thank you for the host.
Thank you for the host as well.
And now, going dark.
Okay, I have... Wait, are we even at the right place? Open the nearby door. Oh, you already fuck. Okay.
No, I don't already fuck. We're on Twitch, Tifa.
I actually saw a clip the other day that was posted on... you know what? Never mind.
Please talk about your clip first.
No, it's TOS. Turn your camera to the right. Right? Okay, now go straight.
Take your pick. I'll
Go straight. Keep going straight. Who said you told you to stop? Press A.
Take a look at that.
And the door's open. Run straight. I don't think there's anything right.
Find the hunter quickly.
Turn your camera right as well.
I have my own business with him.
Yep. Keep going straight. And then wait. Left. Turn your camera left as well. Yep. Oh no! Left. Okay. Straight. Go more straight. Go right. Bit more right. Okay, forward. And
Beautiful.
Stop, press A. Now we're pulling. The device is not working. How the fuck
Great,
are we gonna get
Tifa.
this to work? Okay, go straight a bit more. Can you just, yeah, you'll push around the left. Okay, right. Turn, yeah, and go in there. Bit to the left.
Go in there. Tifa.
Bit to the left. Walk to the left. Yeah, okay, now to go
Good
back.
thing I walked straight ahead and not to the left.
Oh, you almost fell off the edge, actually.
That's on you.
No, that's on you. I said left. You went straight. Anyway, go back.
Who keeps this thing running?
Yeah, now you press the button.
How are we on the timer?
Not there yet.
Wow.
No, we're not on the cathedral. We finished the cathedral and now we're going to the cathedral basement, Skinner.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
That area was absolute horseshit, though.
I believe I hear an elevator.
Yeah, we're still standing in an elevator. We're going down.
What is this, Mass Effect?
We're now going into a cave. Okay, go right. It's the same castle, but it's different. Okay, turn your camera right. I can't see. A bit left. Go left as well. And go forward. Turn your camera to the left.
This isn't going to fall apart or anything.
Okay, forward. Camera left. A bit more to the right. And forward. And now you just...
Looks like our path is open.
Actually, stop. Look to the left. Okay, that's a dead end. Go forward. To the right. And forward. Charge! Keep running. Keep running. Oh, back. And now press A. Activate missile. There you go. Sorry, Ranger. No enemies.
Downside up. Oh my god.
No enemies, nothing.
Fuck wireless printers. Fuck printers in general. Like, two fools, one. Ranger, you sick puppy.
Well, right now there isn't anything here, so it's okay.
Oh look, it's another cave system. Like in the beginning.
Let's go here. Oh, other way. Ha! Can't see.
Ooh, look at that ore. Whatever it's supposed to be.
Eva, can you hear me?
Oh, walkie-talkies.
The miasma must
Big
be too
phone.
thick for it to get through.
Oh yeah, you're right. His head is grey.
It's all right. We didn't come here to fight you. The cavalry's here. Your sidekick sent us.
Eva did? Good. Then she got away safe.
How does his coat stay on his shoulders?
Like
Okay.
pure coolness. Oh yeah, take that sword. That
Now
looks
he's
really
become
badass.
the successor of the arm.
I want to say to you,
Of the arm.
but I'll keep it short.
Not of the brain or something.
Thank you for watching over Nicola. I really appreciate it.
But now you see what I mean about his face?
I'm not sure
Yeah.
you should be thanking me.
Cinematics definitely count, Ranger.
Who attacked you?
Your
Should have
timer's
timed it
almost
better.
up.
The impossible happened.
Not so realistic.
No successor should
Could
be
totally
able
eat
to
that.
escape from a sealed crypt.
Oh no.
A successor? Wait, are you saying Mito attacked you?
Eva already told you? That'll save some explaining. It's strange. I'm not picking up any relic response from Mito's body. And yet, as far as I can tell, the crypt is still functioning normally.
Could it be shadow clones?
I was completely blind to his deception.
Have you considered wiping the hair out of your eye?
Should help.
Mito took the relics that were being held inside of Eva.
How?
He has to be stopped.
Say hi to Olivia.
At the cost.
Thank you for the look.
I'm not sure why you wouldn't just wear his coat, but
Let's go
It's
with
cooler like this.
this might get bad.
That way you can pretend it's a cape. Sorry I disappeared because I had to help someone with finding their home. That is really sweet of you.
is Skinner drink?
Thank you. Is Skinner drink again? You're welcome, Tifa.
Oh, nice. Good job. Oh shit, she's handy. Okay, wait.
You are aware that you also
should- you
attack,
should-
right?
Oh shit! I thought that was you. Oh my god. Wait, where's the attack button? Fuck. Where's the camera? God, I hate you, Ranger.
Good thing we picked a ranged character as our assistant.
Okay, where do you want to go? This way or? Oh,
Either is fine.
okay, let's go. Oh, wait, item.
I think controller is a drink.
Oh, this is really annoying.
Skinner is the liquor. Hope not. I hate to talk about the people on the bus. It is really nice of you to help someone with the directions, Will. Do you want to tell people about the last time we helped someone with directions?
No, I don't want to.
There's stuff.
Oh shit! I'm attack. I'm the attack.
You are attack, yes.
Ah. Oh no, wrong way. This way. Yeah, I really need your help here. Okay, pick up.
Would you like to hear the story of how we last helped someone find their way?
When was the last time? We didn't
It
help
was
one
that
together.
day, Tifa.
No.
Come on, guys, I'm on half-hour lunch. Give me the good
Oh
stuff.
no! Oh, that was so close.
If you could stop turning, I can
let's-
walk straight.
Okay, let's go to her. How do I attack? Oh, here. We're not. Okay, let me kill these enemies and then I'll tell the story. Oh no!
Why did you move the camera?
Fuck! I wanted.
I'm trying to dodge. What does she do? Nope.
The upside down. Threw me
So.
off.
Quick story. A year or two ago. It's been a while. It was before the pandemic.
It was like 2 or 3 years ago.
That's how long it's been since we made the decision to help someone.
Were you even there?
Yes, we were there. So Tifa and I are getting in at the bus stop on the way home from work. We walk to the bus stop together. And there is this small group of tourists. One gentleman, his wife, and I would say their friend. Clearly tourists because they spoke English.
They were Dutch.
And Dutch?
Yes.
They spoke English to us and they were asking... they were
Because I was
talking
listening
about
along to their
themselves.
conversation about wanting to go to the IKEA, and when they got out, they were like, "Oh, it should be here." So I like interrupted, and I'm like, "There is
We're
no
looking
IKEA
at each other like
anywhere near here."
we should help them because this isn't where they want to go. So Tifa, being the more outgoing one of the two of us, decided, hey, I'm just gonna speak up and let them know, hey, the thing you just said, that's not how you get there, because we know the one you're talking about, but you have to like take this bus or no, this train, go to this stop, then take that other train to go there, and like you can do that, but it's gonna take you like 45 minutes.
They were already completely panicked, didn't write anything down.
But the bus driver told us it's just the next bus at the stop over there. It's just a direct line and then we just get there. And we're like, no, that's not correct. Sorry, I don't know why the bus driver said that, but you get into this train, you go that direction, you change at that stop, get into this other line, headed in that direction, and then after a couple stops you went, when you still gotta walk a bit. Then we're going home. And I think it was like a week after? 3 days? 4 days?
It was a bit later.
A couple days after, we ourselves had to the IKEA by bus, using the line they said they should be using.
There was a direct line, and to this day I still feel bad about that.
And we're getting out, we're like, wait, didn't we tell the people the other day that fuck, we're such assholes?
Every time I come past the IKEA or that bus stop, I
There's
wonder
a single
whether
tear
they
forming
actually
in the
made
corner
it.
of our eyes, thinking about that time we accidentally fucked over tourists by giving them very obtuse directions to their destination, when all they needed to do was, like they had been told, get out of a bus, walk 20 meters, 60 yards ahead, get into the next bus. Like the bus they needed actually was driving past us after we told them, yeah, no, don't use that one.
Should have Google Maps that shit. Yeah, they were, it was like older people. It doesn't work like that.
That's where Brexit happened.
Nope, before we go back
Basically.
into the game, I want a very quick break.
Wow, you couldn't tell me that before I pressed the button?
Well, you immediately pressed the button.
Horrible editing. Horrible.
BRB.
Where were we? Oh yeah, that's where Brexit happened. Online shit from I want to say Final Fantasy. Fire Emblem is pretty dope.
Oh yeah. How many battles have you been in now? You're making more progress.
So wait. Yeah, now I can hear the game better.
And how's work today?
Yes, how is work? Oh god. Yep.
Mia is stuck doing something. She's also not taking damage. Oh,
bitch.
there she is.
Maybe we should just walk slower so that Mia can just pick off everyone.
Well, question is when she starts attacking.
Is that really?
See, the red thing is not what necessarily summons the lost
Not
souls.
always, yes.
Because we skipped another one of that item because you said it summoned souls.
No,
That's
I
what we
picked it up.
needed to do the memory thing.
No, I picked it up.
Not this one. I meant in the icy thing.
Yes, I picked that up.
Yeah? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Then I didn't say anything. I thought you still left
Work is busy, but it makes the day go by. Yes. Unless it's too busy, then it also sucks. Hence why I wasn't here at 1. How dare thou?
Wow.
I blame Hewlett Packard. Printers in general are just nonsense.
That's the abbreviation for HP.
No, HP is the abbreviation for Hewlett Packard.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, who even knows that?
That was a cool blast.
You're a cool blast.
I am. Suck at video games, but I have a pretty cool blast. Everyone, Tofu.
What?
Everyone.
You're lying. No one knows that.
Tifa,
Lies.
Why would we lie to you?
Lies. HP is HP.
Oh. Come on, Mia.
Like, nowhere does it even say what it stands for.
I'm sorry, what? Are you drunk? Mia. Assistance.
Why are you counting on Mia? Attack. Go up or something. Do something.
Because there's an enemy up there and I can't hit her.
Mia can't shoot up.
Excuse me, she did.
Well, not anymore.
How do you think the enemy took
Her
damage?
arms hurt. Go forward.
You make my arms hurt.
You make my head hurt. Let's ask the next chatter. I am going to. You almost rolled off with it.
What are we? See?
Yeah, this one isn't standing up, is it?
Yes, it's standing up. What are you talking? Tifa, you cannot just say things that you think mean what you think they mean.
I say what I want.
She was standing up.
did.
Standing upright.
Yes, he's not up. Like higher up.
Above
he's
you.
Not standing higher up.
Put that to good use. I see something up there.
Redeem English, please.
Redeem HP. So what does HP stand for, you said?
No, I will not be baited into this. She is doing this on purpose at this point.
Wait, we died? Oh yeah, we did.
Yes, Tifa, you walked off the cliff.
I remember. Did you know that HP also owns Compaq? What's Compaq?
Another computer brand.
If that didn't answer your question yet, no, I did not know that.
And if you're shocked about that, that's honestly on you.
Oh, and then Gilded shortly after. See, then I don't have to know it.
Come on, grab your packs again.
Acer own Packard Bell. Kind of sounds like Taco Bell.
You're a Taco Bell.
What came first? Taco Bell or what is it?
Learning things about the world
Packard
with
Bell.
Tifa.
Oh no, not Packard Bell. Comes close.
One multinational company at a time. Tofu, what's a Packard Bell?
I don't need to know those things.
The fact that this kind of stuff still phases you shows you that you need to pay more or less attention to her.
I'm just saying my life does not feel more complete knowing that, so I was fine.
That's on you, honestly.
That means it's knowledge I can do
Back
without.
for a bit. Benjima, Tifa has a question for you.
Yes, Benjima, what does HP stand for?
In terms
And
of
virus, what does HP stand for?
in terms of computer hardware, not video games. We're not talking about health points.
It's the millionaire question.
Hewlett Packard?
Oh, come on.
Thank you, Benjima.
Who knows that?
Everybody except you.
What is this? Why do people know what HP stands for?
Which wouldn't be a thing, but you're making it a thing.
No, I'm just making a point. And no one knows that. But you know, it took me years actually to figure out that LG stands for Life's Good. Even though it even says it below it.
I didn't know that either. I thought that's just the tagline of the commercials. Can these people stop fighting like assholes? Let me backstab
I can't
you.
wait to ask Beth later. Yeah, like, who knows what HP stands for? Like, where does it even say what it stands for? Like, how do you attain that knowledge?
Because we're old enough to remember them not being abbreviated in their name.
That's where you guys are pretty ancient.
Tifa, I'm like less than 1.5 years older than you.
2 years older.
That's a horribly sad excuse for your lack of knowledge.
HP stands for heavy processor. Oh, that's actually a pretty good guess.
I tried so hard. Or hard penis. Tifa, what's a penis?
There are some mean ones out
Skinner gets no points for effort.
there. Do you
Skinner gets 69 points for effort.
want to see in front of us here?
No! Stop trying to slime me when I'm picking up items.
Huge hammer.
Very on point.
I don't like tight spaces like this.
Mia, can you not say these things right now?
What did Mia say?
I don't like tight spaces. Let's try to get our minds out of the gutter again. Not gonna work, but still.
Leon doesn't know. See?
Is processor right at least? No. It's Hewlett Packard.
Yeah.
Benjima had it right.
Hewlett Packard. Like, who knows that?
She says hello. Hi, Leanne.
Hope her mom's doing alright.
You better waved at her force if she couldn't see us.
That is true.
And with the same weird energy too. Fuck! I had to discuss waving at people. Stop attacking me. Mia, do your thing. Thank you, Mia.
Oh, that was quite fast. She like revived you on the spot.
Yeah, I think she could see it coming. It's not like this is the first time this has happened. Come on. Stop attacking my body. There we go. Slime monsters? No.
It'd be nice to know where the map is.
Slime monsters? No. Oh god, I am out of healing.
Are those new enemies?
Be a bad place to fight.
Or have we seen those before?
I'm grateful.
She said bye, she's going to the shop. Happy shopping.
I hope she gets everything she's looking for.
And that. And doesn't forget anything.
Like Tifa would.
Excuse me. You forget stuff quite often too.
Hey Mia. Attack. I choose
You
you.
need to aggro it first. It's like when you go to the store for one item and you come back with a bag full, but not the one item you
No, I fell.
lucky you actually went for.
I usually don't have that happen to me.
That's not true. You've had it happen to you before.
Only when it's stuff you needed. No, stop attacking me. Can't we all just be friends and get along? Okay. Thanks for a fun fact. You're welcome. This is now an educational stream.
Now we all know what HP stands for.
No, Tifa, you know what it stands for. Everybody else already knew.
Oh, I already forgot.
Oh god. How about we check out the other path? Next week I go back to the office. I won't be here for Tuesday, Wednesday streams unless I have an office. Put us on every device that is not locked.
All of them.
Imagine an entire office building blaring our voices.
No.
I think that's a safety hazard.
Enemy into the open. We'll be hard pressed here.
Have you considered shooting her?
I can imagine that because also at work I'm the one that like shouts to the other side of the room to talk to you.
No.
Oh, you are so lucky.
How do I get back up there? Oh. They both came down.
Okay. That's nice of them.
Can she lunge? Get fricked.
I'm also really gonna dislike this area.
It's like 25 stories. It's a big building.
Ooh, nice.
That just means there's more devices we could be on.
Do you guys have a nice view? Or are you like more lower?
On my way.
Tifa, 25 floors.
So?
How tall would you roughly say is 25 floors?
A lot?
Is it a tall building? It's like 25 floors. It's
I didn't
a big
ask if it's a tall building. I asked if he has a nice view. Or whether he's sitting lower on the building.
I didn't get that from what you said at all.
Well, maybe
Seems
you should
like
listen.
the tech area is around floor 12, so good view. Nice.
Nice.
I would spend all day looking outside, being mortally afraid of a height.
That does sound like you, really.
Yeah. Because I've done that before in tall office buildings.
I hope they have elevators. An ex-colleague of mine got a new job at a place, and it has like only 7. The building only has like 7 floors, but they're on the 7th floor, and there's no elevator in the building.
Ooh, that sucks.
It's good for your condition, though.
But it also means I have to go down 12 floors to smoke, which sucks. Just stop smoking.
That does suck, because then by the time your smoke break is over, you already have to
Think
go.
of all the money you will save if you stop smoking too.
That is also true. But yeah, with 25 floors, I can assume there's elevators. I just found it funny that the building my ex-colleague works doesn't. Like, that doesn't happen very often.
No! Fuck!
Ha! Right in the
Mia!
heart.
Yes!
You're very lucky, because Mia is pretty much dead too. Even though I'm not sure if I like Mia better. If you die here, I'm never gonna be able to find the 103,000 haze.
Mia! Thank you. Now, why don't you always do that?
You better find some place to heal. Oh, that was so lucky. That was really lucky. He's got one hidden.
Mia!
Oh! We're so fucked. How is there no thingy here?
You can't regenerate?
I recovered one.
Have to push on right now.
Yes, we do, Mia. Oh god, it's one of these stupid things.
Yeah, but...
What hit me?
Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's 2. Yeah, Mia's not gonna get it.
Thank you.
Buff.
That's one way.
No! Your mother.
One of them is within reach. Oh,
no!
You are fucked. Get the item at least. Get that item too. Because this is a dead end. Oh!
Mia! Yes!
What? Well, now Mia is really dead. Run! Run somewhere where you can heal. This is so much haze. I'm not gonna get it back here. Oh, pick up that red item.
I can't reach that.
I really don't think these guys are gonna back off.
Where was the missile?
It's not even on the map yet. They're still following you.
Please tell me I didn't skip any enemies.
Oh, there's the map or the missile. Oh, get the thingy, get the thingy. Shit, it's only the map, is it?
Jump!
How did that not hit you though? At least the other dudes gave up.
We got ranged attacks.
Ah, there it is.
And then you can't heal during battle.
With 1 hit left.
Oh. Let's acquire some gifts, why don't we?
Nice. have my divided attention.
Yes! It's all we could ever hope for. Which one are we using?
I'm amazed you lived through that.
We haven't used this one yet. Might as well buy some.
Good. We have plenty of haze.
Look how expensive this thing is. Any
Yeah,
passive
but
skills?
we're also getting plenty right now. No, all of them are active.
Immediately restores all hit points and increases your abilities but kills you.
I'm gonna pass. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. No, I will do without. Had to make tea. Nice. What kind? Did you make some for us too?
Could totally have a cup of tea.
Wouldn't mind. Let's get some of these.
How British. With a biscuit.
Screw you, Mia. Be nice to me.
Heroic Fang.
Yeah, we're not.
Oh, you have
very good at
nothing
using
to
that.
buy anymore.
I think we would be dramatically more good at this game if we understood how the focus gauge worked. You know the thing that increases when you take damage? Because we do that quite a bit. No! Wait, why can't I?
You have no stuff to buy.
Yes, I do, but we don't have the item. That's not very helpful.
English
Ooh, her
breakfast.
eyes open.
There's nothing wrong with English breakfast. With some milk. Perfect cup of tea.
For me, without milk.
There was a time where I used to drink every tea with milk. Even like with forest fruit and stuff.
Yeah, I remember that.
Nowadays I only drink black tea with milk.
We don't have enough haze to get anything else. Honestly, don't know when having kids will pay off, because they should be making me tea and going to the shop. Back in my day.
You're not throwing slippers at them, are you? I think that's your mistake.
Don't throw slippers at people. Don't listen to Tifa. There's a reason why we don't have kids.
That's how you get your kids to move.
No. Don't throw things at people. But have you tried asking them very nicely? Don't throw, flick. I also suggest not flicking people.
Now, can you kindly fall off or die?
Isn't that usually your thing?
Is the ceiling open to the sky?
Yes, it is, Mia.
Looks like it. What? Where do you come from? Why didn't Mia finish you off?
Wow, she just did.
We'll put that to good use.
So there's an item on the left. You're about to get shot? You walked back into the bullet. Amazing. Left, there's an item.
Yeah, I'm trying to make these things so.
No, flick my slippers at them. Flick them off into their face. I suggest not doing that.
Yeah, but you know nothing.
I know you made me a delicious ginger tea when I just kindly asked you.
Yeah, but you're not my kid.
So? It worked, didn't it?
Okay.
That's a marvelous find.
Artemis Vestige Part A. Also, I feel like this area is way too big.
Oh! Oh! That was so close.
Oh look, there's a cliff I can fall down, dodge.
Again. Like deja vu. Ooh! Oh! That was close. Why do I always have to be caves like this?
Ooh.
Okay. Okay, what's shooting at me?
The enemies
Oh, that one.
that shoot you. Two fools. Oh my god. Welcome back, Ranger.
Pick up the item, quick! Okay. Where do you want to go? This way?
Wherever you want to go.
Oh no, you're moving. At least you're also the attack button now.
How about you maneuver? Oh sure, you just walk straight into the
You're
enemy.
the dodge button and stuff.
Tifa, you cannot dodge through solid matter.
Works for me. Left or right? Let's go this way.
You made us walk into a perfect circle.
Oh. Well, where should we go to then?
This way. A fat burrito filled with everything. It's the best burrito.
Totally eat a burrito right now. Okay, let's go to safety after this.
Okay, sure. Don't tell me what you're trying to do.
I was trying to finish this fight and then heal. Like, you're the main button here.
You're just a butt. Okay, we walk past that one. It's fine.
These are ranged, the other ones aren't.
There's one behind us.
Yes, but that one is not ranged.
Yes, she is. You'll be able to tell when we get shot in the back. Oh look! It's shooting at us!
Pick up the items.
That's a rifle, Tifa.
We can pick up the items later. See, this works just fine.
The butt is definitely a safe place. Only if you're not playing like one.
It's okay, you're not playing that bad.
Let's go this way.
Don't want to pick up the items?
I want to find the rest of the map.
Fine.
Also, this is the way to make progress. So, yeah, we're going this way.
Ooh, that looks like a fancy shield.
How are you moving? Get us around her. Is about to make a circle around the enemy. No, goes back. And again,
No,
and
I'm
again.
just walking forward. I'm waiting for you to dodge.
Pretty sure she again neglects that there's an enemy with a gun. Sure,
Hey,
walk us in between them.
I'm sorry, but I dodged that.
No, I dodged.
No, I dodged.
Tifa, I'm pressing the dodge button.
Yeah, but I dodged by walking.
How did that
was-
still hit us?
That was my
That's
movement
bullshit.
placement.
I love the top-down angle. Yeah, me too. It's honestly the best way to play.
Well, I can't change that when we have enemy aggro or focus on an enemy.
That was
Do we need to go this way?
No, I dodged.
No, I dodged.
Congratulations on dodging. Everybody.
I saw a ranger dodge. Oh! Yeah, should have seen that coming actually.
We could have. Do you maybe want to heal us at some point after a fight?
Yeah, but I can't heal when you attack. Yeah, let's go away, then I can heal.
Let's go away while there's a fight happening.
Yeah.
Maybe do it again?
Mia was doing it.
will be hard.
I'm very good at this.
Wow, Mia. How'd you miss that shot?
I still think Yakusamo or whatever his name was better.
Yakusamo?
I forgot his name.
Are you confusing Yakumo from Code Vein and Guzma from Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon?
No, I'm not. I just forgot his name.
Yakumo.
Oh, wait. Here. Turn. We walked right past it.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
How are we on the timer for this nonsense?
Very good
She
point.
just walks straight ahead.
Here comes a memo.
Basically.
You know what I meant. The other dude that was with us.
I want to level up again.
I think he's better.
Sorry, level 69.
Or I felt like he was better. I felt safer.
Good for you.
Can't believe we were so close to a missile though.
Backstabbed. Ooh. Can you not?
Not what?
The enemy is not you.
Oh.
Are you attacking me currently?
I don't know, you never know with you.
That took some effort.
One fight, 2 healing items gone. Alright, now we have to go left.
I'm happy to know that this area is just as annoying as the cathedral itself. Oh, didn't we already pick it up? Oh no, that's on the other side.
You can literally see on the map where I've been.
Yeah, but I remembered seeing that shiny.
Thank you, Mia.
See, that is handy.
Please! Seriously!
If she wasn't a stormtrooper. I read somewhere that you are gonna redo the Twilight Watch Party, and I just thought I'd let you know I'm definitely not gonna be there. Wow.
What a shame.
What is this nonsense?
I say we make this a monthly thing.
Wait, another one right here?
Yeah.
I can do that.
I'd even do it like daily, but... Should I heal? Not yet.
I'm willing to watch all movies after another. Like, I'm good with that. It's not that long.
There we go. Items? No. Came from that way. Haven't seen this.
There's an item south and a dead end, I believe. Where did she come from? Jack, you should watch this season of American Horror Story. This season is garbage and I'd love to hear you shred it. Jack
I'm not a fan of horror.
Jack doesn't watch American Horror Story. The only thing he watches is the bits that I watch.
There's daywalking vampires. Nice. Finally, Stephanie Meyer gets all the credit for the sunproof vampires she deserves.
So is there already a new season? Or do you mean the stuff that's on Disney Plus?
There we go. Season 10.
Oh, I didn't even see that yet. I only saw the thingies on Disney Plus that they
Back-to-back backstabs.
like standalone episodes, basically.
Mia has gone to clear out the enemies.
Oh, what the fuck? Where did she go? Oh, there she is.
Well, come back.
I was like, oh shit, he's not following me.
Blade was before Edward? Yeah.
Don't have Disney Plus. Yeah, just for that stuff, it's not worth getting.
Mia?
I didn't really like the American Horror Story stuff they put on there as well.
Backstab. Yes.
But I am definitely gonna watch that new season. Didn't see a message today.
We both got the backstab at the same time.
Not bad.
I'm pretty sure that's a glitch, but I'll take it.
Why are you skipping all these items? I'm so disappointed in you.
Because I'm surviving, Tifa.
Marvelous find.
Survivor. Speaking of.
Yeah, I earned that, you didn't. Aged brandy, yeah, I need to use that tool right now.
It's probably been laying here for a while.
Let's see, let's pick this up. Why does the mouse cursor keep popping up in the middle of the screen?
Try going down there.
Yeah, why don't you try that when you get to play again?
I watched Halloween Kills on the high seas last night. I have no clue what that is.
What?
What? What meant you missing?
Halloween Kills? I guess that's a movie.
Well, I'm guessing, yeah, but...
What's
doesn't
it
ring
about?
any bells. Is it on Netflix or?
No enemies. More falling. Screw you, buddy.
It was destiny that brought us together.
Oh! Fall down.
Yeah, these things don't let themselves drop.
The dodge.
Yeah, you almost dodged off the edge.
Yeah. Very much so.
A sequel to Halloween.
Okay.
I've also haven't seen that one.
I have a feeling I found a boss fight. I'm gonna go heal.
Oh, there's so many enemies in between the missiles.
So, just run. That's what I'm gonna do.
Can you go? It's to you.
Yeah, I know, but I haven't checked out this area yet, have I?
Fair enough.
Be careful.
That's a
Powerful.
different looking one.
Don't think we've encountered this one before. Ooh,
That
nice.
guy looks a bit like Nightmare from this whole Caliber series.
Oh, he's not that powerful.
He's not immune to being hit in the butt.
I don't think anyone is immune to that. I'm guessing the boss drops a key for that door.
Yeah. It's on Peacock, but the UK doesn't have Peacock, I think. So I used my pirate contracts. Oh, you.
I have also never heard of Peacock.
I know that's a station, as in a TV station.
Okay.
I think. Or is that a streaming thing?
And nope, I have not seen any of the Halloween films.
No, me neither.
I used to be a big horror movie fan, but I haven't really watched any for years. Like Jack doesn't really like it. Then I also sort of stopped watching it. And now just sometimes, if one looks interesting, I put it on, but otherwise.
Don't have any items.
Run!
Busy running.
Now we are gonna find out if they come along to the boss room or not.
We will find out. Ooh, he has energy weapons.
Gilded Hunter.
Like, this thing is shooting stuff.
Also no story.
Backstab, backstab.
Just an unimportant boss.
Did he turn after charging? You mother.
Good thing Mia's so nice to share her life with you. That's a lot of damage.
How? What? It sucked me in.
That's more damage than you can heal in one thing.
Let me dodge. Heal faster. Yeah, I saw what you did there. Come on, get the backstab.
I think with bosses, it sometimes seems super easy to get one. Like in some of the earlier bosses. But we haven't gotten a backstab in the later ones.
We're healing. Double, no.
That was your heal?
Stop comboing me. Only I get to use combos. No, no.
I don't think he hurt you. Oh, you're not dead yet.
Come on, Mia, attack!
Please. Oh, you are out of stamina. Thought you just weren't doing any damage. Oh, nice dodge. I didn't think you were gonna get it, but look at you. You actually did. Good job.
This game is breathing exercises.
A vestige.
Wait, did that lost leave something behind?
Touch it.
Thank you for the GG.
Not me.
Fine, sorry.
Wait, how are we in the memory? We didn't even touch it.
Yes, of course we did, it's implied. There's implied touching.
We have to go through the entire touchy thing and the pain and everything. Every time, and now we don't.
He doesn't look like he smiles.
This is where it all began.
Sure. I guess up here?
Doors are closed.
Yeah, maybe it opens during the cutscene.
No, it doesn't. You can only go in a forward line.
A forward line. Not a straight line. a forward line.
Yeah, but you also have to go forward.
I thought I told you not to come in here.
This. What is this? What have you done?
It's nothing to be concerned about. I'm merely indulging my curiosity. You, however, you will become something far greater.
Great way to get along with people. Do experiments on them.
Like a child playing with a doll.
Well, I think we already established that he's the asshole. What was that death? What kind? Instant? Why couldn't you knock him out? Everyone wants to be knocked out. It's not much of a deterrent.
I don't want to be knocked out.
Good morning.
I want to be knocked out once.
How are we doing today, my dear children?
Sven.
You should celebrate. For today, we are
It's
entering
huge.
a new phase of our research. Rejoice on this glorious day of reunion.
Rejoice!
Curiosity in the progress it brings. For you,
Praise the sun.
the ladder of evolution.
Okay, so he was a mad scientist, basically.
I'm guessing he killed Thingy's family with all the experimenting on them.
Yeah.
Or just sacrificed them for whatever
Or
experiment
his
he needed
experiments
them for.
killed them, or he, after going nuts from his own experiments. Something like that.
Oh, I thought we had to go back actually. Oh wait, we're still in the same room.
He was well known and celebrated as a scientific genius. But he used orphans like us as guinea pigs for his twisted experiments. Then sold us all into slavery as enhanced soldiers.
Gotta get that side money.
That is an awful side hustle, yes.
Always told us
I just read your title.
humanity is but a stepping stone to the future. And curiosity is the philosopher's stone of evolution.
Good thing we're living up to that. We already knocked out 3 bosses. 2 or 3.
It's never ended. He used my friends over
Three.
and over again.
3.
Like they were just objects. Mito, you bastard. I'll make you pay for what you've done.
But didn't we just make him pay?
I would
Oh
think.
no, that was one of his experiments.
Yeah. He is still alive, I would think.
Yeah. Is it bad? Some of it is, like they forgot to emulate saving your data in Mario Kart. It's pretty dumb. Sound issues, some graphic issues.
No one needs saving though.
Skinner's on Nintendo's payroll. He is Nintendo.
Would not be surprised. Do you still remember where the door is?
Nope. I'm guessing somewhere we haven't been yet.
No, we have been there.
Well, there was this big guy blocking one of the doors, so...
Exactly, that's where we now need to go. Quite sure what we picked up is to open the door. There it is.
Let's find out.
How did this thing not attack you?
I don't know. He knows what it shouldn't. Double buff.
Well, this thing died easy. Actually, last time
saw-
I didn't even get the chance to...
How did that not hit me?
You dodged under it.
I'm guessing they are related to the boss fight because the armor looked kind of the same.
Dog taps. Thanks.
I don't know how you open a door with dog tags, but I take it.
It works now.
Come on, let me just go up there.
Man, to have so many relics.
Ooh, micro stuttering. Did we drop frames? No, not that many.
How many of these stairs do we need to walk up?
Well, it's a loading screen technically, so...
Getting dizzy. Are we up yet?
Almost.
Thank you.
There, slightly smoother going around the corner.
So far, so good.
Nothing, not even an item. Weak.
Want to climb down?
No. I just
No,
walked
Mia.
all the way up.
I just want to stay here. And maybe have a tea, some scones, Nothing here.
Oh, I would love scones.
I would love scones right now too. Thankfully for us, some of the nicest scones we are aware of are the super cheap ones from Sainsbury's.
Yeah, sure. I really like those.
Like, it's a blessing that a lot of our taste is very cheap.
The £1 for 4.
Yeah.
Next time we go to London,
I'm gonna buy a truckload.
gonna get all of them.
I'm on my way.
Oh look, now it's a red area.
Are they the source of the fire?
First we went to a blue one, now there's a red one. Your turn.
Oh.
Ah. I feel like we're making good steady progress despite not using cheats. Tifa. This mouse thing is really annoying, but...
Hmm?
Oh my god.
Oh. Like, who would have thought that we would go forward?
Without cheats. Yep.
The flames are too intense to see.
I saw it, but I thought I could pick up the item first.
Just get hit across the face twice.
We'll put that to good use.
I'm guessing this one lets you get like a fire attribute on your weapon. You're skipping an item.
Yeah, but where?
In front of you.
Where?
In front of you.
Slowly.
Where?
In front of you.
Yeah, and do you see it?
On the map I do.
Yeah, but it's not here.
It's above you. Has to be at this point. Oh wait, so you have to be wary of the fire jets, but okay, have you tried dodging over it?
No, not yet.
Let me just walk over the lava. Nothing bad will happen, right?
Well, I'm gonna have to touch it anyway.
I like how you complain about my camera movement, but so far every single time you just had to go a tick to one side, you did a 360. Oh look, it's the item I told you to get.
Can't say I like this area.
It looks different at least.
It's very hot.
Make sure your clothes don't catch fire. There's not as much fire up high.
Says Mia, who's wearing a fur helmet.
Okay, so let's see if dodging... Oh, never mind. That didn't really...
Let's see if dodging helps. Walks into it.
Which way do you like?
I thought she asked, who do you like? It's like, is this really a good moment to talk about our crushes?
Time to go.
You skipped one of the ladders, I think. Actually, no, you
No, that was
couldn't use it yet.
That was one that you had to kick down. Oh, fuck.
Into the literal wall of fire. Good thing grabbing your packs also makes the fire go away. Imagine
This is
flexing.
why I'm not a fan of the fire.
Imagine flexing so hard you can extinguish flames. It's pretty dope.
Okay. There is the shortcut.
Gift accelerator.
Let's go this way.
There's also an item down the ladder.
Yeah, I see. What you mean? Here.
Yes, that's the slope, Tifa. I meant the ladder when I said the ladder.
Where?
There.
Alright, let's get it. You go get the other dude, Mia. I'm just picking up items.
Is that really?
No, it's okay, you can take care of the other dude first. I'll wait here.
I think she already did.
Ha! Good job. Knew I could count on you.
Good job, buddy. If you considered running, maybe
would
bait the enemy
like-
first.
Can you see me? Ha!
I don't think Yakumo would have been able to do that.
That is true. I guess in this area she's pretty handy. I'm just gonna wait for this dude to come.
I like how he walks. This enemy type walks the same way I do when I'm carrying too much food on a plate.
He walks like he's constipated.
That too.
There we go. And now we...
Run, Tifa.
You said I had to dodge through it. That's what I'm doing.
The game literally told you to run though. Why don't you try that?
Yakuza memo. I feel like I do more damage.
Mm-hmm.
Or take more damage. I don't really think it makes a difference.
We're making steady progress, so at least there's that.
There's too many ladders. Too much fire.
There's no way this place formed naturally.
Oh, it's a firewall that pops up out of the ground.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, how? What?
It has a cooldown.
It's gonna erupt.
Can I like walk in between here?
No. Run.
Oh.
Lucky.
Should have seen that coming. Let's see what's here. That's a dead end, right?
No, there's an item in the corner.
Yeah, but it's a dead end other than that.
It also looks like there's a ladder. Good of you to aim for the enemy you couldn't reach. That looked painful.
There's another one around the corner.
Yep, and that one has long range attacks. It looks like.
Mia, go get that one. Thank you. That is very much appreciated.
How about you go up the ladder? Now you don't dodge?
I'm doing a mixture for you.
Want to head up this ladder?
I think that seems fair. That looks like a dead
Looks
end.
like the way to go.
I see an item there, and I
And
think
another
that's
shortcut.
a shortcut.
Very good.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I did.
Stamps.
We can
Okay,
climb down now.
another shortcut unlocked.
I suggest to not jump down there. This is not a cathedral, Tifa.
Yeah, I'm also not a fan.
Wait, there could be something down there, because you can fall down there. Or you keep running past it.
Oh, I thought you meant here. Then where do you mean?
The place you just ran past twice.
Here.
This, where there's an enemy that you are supposed to stab in the head.
Yeah, but why can't I check out the ladder first?
Because now you're up here. Why would you climb down to climb back up?
I don't know, seems like it makes sense. But fine, we'll go this way. Oh, fucking fire! Who thought of this?
Imagine fire burning you.
Exactly!
So I was reading about why Germany is making Europe miss out on Dying Light for Switch. Apparently the Nintendo eShop is based in Germany. Yes,
Is it?
I think Nintendo's European headquarters are based in a place called Groß Ostheim in Germany. The only thing I
Why
know
are we
about that
not-
place is that it's in Germany and that Nintendo has the headquarters.
Why does that mean Europe can't have Dying Light?
Because Germany doesn't, you can't release it in Germany, and since the headquarters are based in Germany, they made the decision for the entire Europe region.
Yeah, but I mean, why can't they release it in Germany? Is it a Nazi game or what?
I don't know. Maybe it's too scary for Germans. Now here
Oh,
you've
I
been
went
already.
back.
Yes, you could have seen that by looking at the map.
Since when do they deny things just because of blood?
It's got blood,
shit.
lots of blood.
I literally walked in the fire again.
That's why.
Yeah, but since when is blood a reason?
Tifa, I don't work for the people that check the ratings, or that make the ratings. So, I don't know.
Wait, did I seriously go for
You
the...
want to use that, right?
Oh,
Or not?
which one is it? This one?
Oh, because Australia is part of a PAL region. That's what you get for being part of a Commonwealth. Oh, having been part of the Commonwealth.
So it's not our fault?
No.
Yeah, please take
I'm
care
blaming
of
the
this.
UK for this.
Oh.
Nice one.
I didn't think he could stab. Oh, fuck, he's turning around.
You didn't think the fuck huge enemy has area of effect attacks?
Yeah, but he stabbed the wall and I got hit.
Yeah, so. I mean, he's literally so hot that his flames are blue.
Come on, Mia, why can't you hit through the wall?
Because there's walls in between cars.
That doesn't stop this dude. So why should it stop us?
The rules have changed now, but when Dying Light was originally released, the rules weren't relaxed. I guess there's a time limit how often you can have your game rated.
I'll stay here, thank you very much.
Why is Groot angry at us?
I'm not sure. What did I do? Oh,
You
no!
could have just attacked. Literally, one hit, it's dead.
Ha!
Like I said.
Oh, it had a map.
Yeah.
Nice.
You stand...
I don't do very well in fire.
Nobody does, Tifa.
Oh, and this is the ladder that...
You could say that you're not doing so hot.
Okay, now we get the thingy complete.
Nothing.
I'm ignoring that.
I cast my pearls before the swine. There's an enemy down there.
Yeah.
Who you could stab in the head by
One
just
there.
jumping down on them.
If I shouldn't have gone... Well, it doesn't matter.
You should also get that item we needed to unlock skills.
Which item?
The one that is down there that is glowing red.
Yeah, but I'm gonna... Oh, you know what? Never mind. YOLO!
Just don't touch your fire.
I have to touch the fire! There is no not touching the fire.
Should have thought of it earlier. Nice, dodges head first into a wall of flames.
Well, there isn't that much space to jump to. Counting on you, Mia. Oh, no, fuck, fire! Oh, I hate these walls.
He's gonna move from the UK to the United Kingdom. That takes effort.
I would move to Ireland.
Lots and lots of effort. Hey, look at you. You walked back to where you came from.
Well, did you see another way?
No. But then again, I have a hard time seeing anything with how you control the camera.
Like, we need to get across to be able to go there.
I vote stairs. Or ladder.
Yeah, but there's no stairs or ladder here.
You're going back to places you've already been.
Yes, but there's no place down to reach that.
I doubt that. I think you're wrong.
Yeah, and it's here somewhere. We just gotta find where.
It's not.
Well, there's a ladder there, which is probably what we need.
I can guarantee you it's in the area you just ran past.
I doubt it. There's a ladder.
I doubt that you will make it around that corner. I was wrong.
I guarantee it's in the area you just were. Bitch.
Have you made progress yet?
Want to climb down?
No, but I found it.
Because so far you're still roughly in the same area you've already been to.
What's tofu?
Playing with fire. It's true.
Oh, I hate this area.
A loading screen.
Terrible place.
Yes, it is a terrible place.
It's just absurd.
Why can't I be fireproof?
It's him.
Even now, humanity buds into a new...
Oh, we found one of his kidney stones. Nice.
Oh, yeah. Good thing we just tripped over it.
Was that a memory?
If your kidney stones are big enough to trip over, please see a specialist.
there we go again.
At least we don't have to watch us touch the stone every time anymore.
Good thing I'm not actually dead.
No progress can be made without sacrifice.
Sir, the vessel has been prepared.
This relic is a seed that will sprout our future.
Look at his size.
And he buds into a new world of possibility.
Skinner's ready to mash some potatoes.
Don't let you know if Bay has a boyfriend or not, but she said she's going to the pub on Friday. Best of luck to you.
Glad to hear you're still having fun at work.
Blossom into a beautiful flower.
Okay, so Mido confirmed huge asshole.
Yep.
Also, 10 out of 10 audio engineering. If you can't hear the lines being spoken, neither can we.
It seemed a bit soft, yeah. Thought it was just me being deaf again.
No, that's bad audio mixing. I hear wedding bells, or it could be my tinnitus.
It was you. Emily.
Guessing Emily is like his sister.
Let's head to the crypt.
One of the other orphans.
Are they seriously walking so slowly over there?
That fire. Is that your way of calling for help?
Damage doesn't exist anymore in cutscenes.
The moment we're back in game, I'm dead.
Yeah. Like you still take damage during the cutscene.
Time here is not a great idea.
Wow, you walk over it in the cutscene and then after...
Couldn't they at least place me over there? Mia, counting on you.
Have you considered buffing her?
No,
Well,
I forgot how to buff. See, this is why I don't buff, because the moment I try to...
instead, what does she do? She presses the special button that we both have never been able to pull off.
I was trying to do the buffs thingy menu.
And now I get to walk all the way back.
Well, that's kind of on you.
Why do I get punished for you sucking? Oh, wait.
The lost are coming through the fire.
Also, wait, what?
Yeah, first of all, fuck this.
That's a dead end.
That's great. Good luck with this enemy. She defeated the first one.
Yeah, we already encountered one that was alright. But now
Yeah.
I was pretty dead.
It killed you from beneath you.
It did kill me. It did hit me. But I also didn't expect it to hit through the wall.
Run. Dick.
Why didn't you just move on?
At least this way I get haze.
Besides, be happy, I unlocked all those shortcuts for you.
How do you get down there?
You drop down there, and then you have to redo the circle.
It's probably just some Queen's Iron.
Hi. Let's see what we can see.
Shortcut.
Is Parrish the one I got in trouble for looking at her photo?
Wait.
Were you looking at other woman while Leon was there?
What kind of stuff are you sending or looking at pictures of that you're getting into trouble for just looking at it?
See, you're almost there already. You actually went past it.
Apparently I did. Bye, Mia. Sorry, Mia.
I don't even think the other dude's following you.
Good.
She asked to see the fucking photo. Why didn't you show her a photo of a puppy or something?
So?
So you were looking at that. Oh, 63,000. Nice.
Look, I buffed. Backstab, there we go.
Good job. He doesn't have a map on him, does he?
I didn't even want to see the photo.
It's okay, Benjima. If she asks us, we'll say that too.
Backstab. It's always your fault, isn't it? Man, this fight was difficult.
Yeah, you weren't. If you had the same HP I had in this battle, you would have died too.
I wouldn't have come here with that low health.
I couldn't heal.
Maybe you want to think about that on your own time.
Be happy I got you to this point. You're so ungrateful.
I got lucky in that fight.
So ungrateful.
Alright, 2 ways to go. Let's see if we can unlock another shortcut. Fuck you, buddy. No!
She wants to see the Irish girl, but you'll have to send it to her because I ain't going near that.
This man is learning.
Learning fast.
Wow, you dropped him down there.
So far, they've actually been quite nice that they like put it on the edge.
Yeah. I don't like this guy running. Like, I can see the sword.
Wait, where's he going?
To us? Oh no, decided to just stand there. Lucky.
I think he gave up at that moment. I would say skip that item. You're not gonna get it if you fall
Oh,
down.
there's also one in the corner here. And the missile is there.
But you
How
can't go in here.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I know I got it. Leanne wants you all to know that I said "oh" when I saw the photo, and somehow she thinks that's a sound of attraction.
Depends on the
It depends on the aw, yeah.
Did you go aww?
Because there's a difference in, oh
Did
look,
you go,
a kitten, aw, and there's a aw. Aw. Take that to your nightmares.
So curious of what the photo is.
What, you prick?
It's of Skinner's colleague.
Apparently.
You didn't pick up the item, by the way.
It's okay. I get to heal.
Yeah, but the item's still in the corner. The item is still in the corner.
You in the corner. There, are you happy now?
Yes, I am actually.
With your chrome.
I feel much better now that I have that. Oh, 3 of them.
Come on, I'm being just as bad as Tifa with my aim now.
These things are kind of cute.
No.
I would adopt one.
Yeah, of course you would. And then I would get bitten by it.
Like, get rid of the mask, and it's pretty cute.
Fireproof tonic.
Oh.
I can take cold a lot better than
That sounds really handy.
Good for you, Mia. I suck with both. No! Short. Should we use some of our soul thingies and level up some more?
Might as well, I guess.
Because we got... where are we?
I understand
Oh, wait.
wanting to be cautious, but
Ooh, look at the damage.
Yeah, but it's a 2-handed sword.
That's true.
Not going for that.
That is true. We get anything better here?
hey, are you
Oh wait,
pushing yourself?
I should do it like this.
Nope, 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 nope.
Black Blood Liberator. Guess not.
We stick to it. I'm actually amazed at how much you pick up on the way that's not stronger than what you already have.
I know, right?
I guess it's more with the intent of selling, but...
Where did I see those condensed souls? Oh, down here. See, we got 38 of these.
Oh yeah, use a few.
Thank goodness you can use them all at once like this.
What? That was only 11,000? That's disappointing.
I also used 38 of them. Should I use the rest too?
Yeah, might as well. That was nothing. Bit better. We're probably gonna regret it at some point, but...
Yeah, but what else do we spend the stuff on?
We're gonna forget to do other stuff anyway.
We can always get more haze. Worst case, we can cheat.
There you go.
Give me them level ups. No, only one. Can I buy any gifts? Nope. Can be learned.
Well, that one was passive.
Increases leak resistance. That's a nice thing to have. Not a big fan of leaking myself personally, but can't afford any of this. Same here.
Good thing it's also passive, huh?
Yeah, if we can get the gift to like cross carry.
I already forgot those drop down here.
No!
Annoying, isn't it?
Yes, you are. Oh god, where's more of this stuff? How? There we go.
Ooh, there's a nice tail. I like how the monkey's beating you up.
You have to use
Did you see it in the cutscene?
Yeah. Good thing Mia took care of it. Imagine how much less exploring there would be in this game if... I missed an item, but whatever. If we had like a tank to drive.
What's that over there?
In this level,
It's an
that
item,
would
yeah.
definitely be handy.
Is that an anteater?
Kinda looks like it.
Looks kinda cute.
Why is Mia not taking any fire damage, by the way?
She is.
No, she's not, see?
Yes, she is.
Her damage is standing still.
I know.
See? She is not taking fire damage.
It's an HP. Yep. That must be it. Tifa, what does HP stand for again? What was the name of a company?
Hewlett Potter? Hewlett... Something?
Yeah, Hewlett Potter. A little known side character, the niece twice removed of Harry Potter.
I forgot what the P stands for. I'm quite sure I was right with the Hewlett or whatever.
Hewlett
Paxter.
Packing station.
No, I said Paxter.
Humongous packing station. That's what it stands for.
No, it was Paxter, no?
How about you read chat and take your hint from that?
Yeah, but that was Potter. Potter was wrong, now I'm saying Paxter.
Yeah. Are you by any chance thinking of H.P. Baxter, the German musician? When you say that?
No.
No, not at all.
The thought did not
Stop
cross
calling
my mind.
me out. Fuck. H.P. Lovecraft. Also not a bad choice.
No, that's a writer, I believe.
Can you stop?
I feel like I've heard that at least. Okay, but what was the P then again? It's not Paxter. It's not Potter.
Come on.
Hewlett...
Fine, let me stand mead.
Crawler? No.
No, Skinner. No. No, it does not stand for Hewlett.
I forgot. It doesn't matter either. Everyone says HP.
Except everybody that now knows you, because we all are aware that you don't know what it stands for.
Break me a piece of that. A piece of the prrrr.
Hewlett-Packard, Tifa.
Oh, Packard.
You're welcome.
I wasn't that far off with...
Yes, you were.
Paxter and... I was close.
Yeah, Timmy. I mean, it's close to Tifa, right? There's a T and an I. And both are names.
I was referencing an Office line. Oh. I haven't watched The Office.
Why is it puking? Oh god, you sick fucks.
You're lucky you didn't do any of that damage.
These assholes. Mia?
Mia was waiting for you. Like, no rush.
You dick.
Rewatching The Office for 1 million viewing. Is it really that good?
Apparently it is.
The only thing I currently like from it are the memes.
Now I get the backstab.
At least it's dead.
Yeah, so 420 health. Sorry, I had to heal.
Watching Seinfeld again. Another thing I... What? Seinfeld. Oh, another thing I did not watch. I can mispronounce it because I didn't watch it. And Curb. Also did not watch. So many things we're not watching. What are we watching? Nothing currently.
Currently nothing, because we finished that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Another show that got better as it progressed, if you ask me.
That is very true.
It started great and it ended amazing. Well, ended. It's not done, but...
Gonna wait 2 years for the next season.
I see Missile.
The Office finale still makes me cry every time I see it. I didn't thought it was like a show to cry for.
And look, boss fight.
The Successor's crypt. I've been waiting for...
I didn't heal. What?
Also, I say we do her later, you try the boss fight, and then call it a night.
Level 80.
Nice.
Without cheats.
We completely glossed over level 60 now.
No, I did get stuck on it for a second, but then I leveled up to 70 anyway because I need to get stronger. Tofu always looking to call the night. Oh.
I need sleep, guys. I perform really bad on less than 12 hours of sleep. Ooh, fancy. Meow.
And that's Emily. Not even Mido. Wow.
It's just like what happened with
Mido is gonna be like the last one.
Emily. Don't be reckless. We have to.
Pretty cool looking boss though.
You're kidding, right? You were all alone, Emily.
Emily was his sister?
I'm guessing, yeah. One of the other girls at the orphanage.
But not anymore. I'll bring your son.
Wow, and we didn't even take Yakumo along for the fight.
Just hold on.
Good thing he's there for the cutscene. I appreciate that, by the way, because there are games where you can pick characters to come with you on a mission, like Mass Effect or Dragon Age, for example. But, like, different characters have different lines. So, you have to replay the game several times with different variations of people in your party to get all the text.
Oh, he's done working and didn't notice. Wait, did you now get overtime paid? You get overtime paid out every 15 minutes, if I recall correctly?
Come on, I want to stab you in the butt. The game has taught me that that is my best bet.
Ranger, have a good walk with Olivia. Cheers.
Yes. No, I need to heal, but I also need to stab this enemy.
I'm not claiming it. Gonna punch it for. Oh, I thought it's like an automatic clocking thing. Like you can't choose the time yourself. Zen, happy Tuesday. How you doing today?
Hello, Zen. Mia, you take over for a sec.
Mia's not even damaging it. Or am I seeing it wrong? Oh no.
Where
Very
fist
little.
fighting it's looked like. Now it has a sword. You fucker.
Well, is it using the butt as a weapon, by the way?
Yes.
I don't think the butt here is a safe place.
Take it.
Oh.
Your turn.
Fine, one turn.
Hello, Zen.
I have a clock time I can manipulate. Well, whatever
And
works.
my boss approves at the end of the week. Good thing we spent all our thingies to level up, because I think we need it.
Yep. Oh, thought you were gonna jump at me.
Well, it did.
Okay, basically I dodged everything.
Nice. I'm very happy that in this game I was able to get rid of some of the bosses. Because especially after Dark Souls, I was thinking, maybe your approach is better to just go. But yeah, you seem to be struggling a whole lot more on this one.
Not really. I've defeated some.
On this fight.
Oh, in this fight,
That's
yeah.
what I mean.
But I also don't really know the mechanics yet. I wasn't watching your fight.
Wow. Smart move. Now you can get some attacks in. If only you would have buffed yourselves.
I forgot how to buff.
I keep telling you and I keep showing you, but that's the
Oh
buff
shit,
button.
I found it! There, I did it. Oh wait, I'm dying!
There's an
Ah!
enemy charging, what should I do? Definitely walking into
Oh,
them is
fuck.
the best idea.
No, walk over this.
You are using Ico regeneration items.
Oh.
Or you were about to. Just pretty pointless for us.
Damn.
9 health. Mia, get out of here. You might want to get away from these things. Yeah.
Oh, I was healing! Come on!
Ah, that looked rough.
Let me heal! The butt here is not a safe place.
No, it seems to be the side. Like between the front and hind legs. Come on, out damage her. Get away from her.
Oh, she jumps right at you after that. Oh!
Come on. Yes.
Oh!
Nice one.
Good job.
Sweet.
That
Wow, you didn't even do the handshake thing.
That was pure luck. I'm not even sure how I got through this one.
GJ, great Jack. Thank you for it. Much appreciated.
Sure thing.
I will take credit whenever I can.
That was not too bad.
We got rid of 4 bosses today.
I get
That's
lots of
a
progress.
record for a Souls-like game. For us, that is.
I do not feel like this game compares to Dark Souls.
It's
Difficulty is nowhere close to Dark
similar.
Souls. Gameplay-wise, maybe yes. Difficulty-wise, it's not even close.
Maybe that's also because we messed up our character in Dark Souls 3. Because here you don't choose your stats yourself. In Dark Souls you do.
Fair enough. I know this is way easier compared to Dark Souls. I'm not saying I'm breezing through the game. I don't breeze through any game. But if I compare it,
If you compare this to how we struggled on Dark Souls 3, we are making leaps and bounds of progress.
yeah. How are all of you? I'm doing pretty good actually. It's Tuesday, we're close to the weekend. Was I supposed to go down here?
Yes. I'm good too, my throat is actually getting better. Which is weird because it should start hurting more because I speak more, but yes.
And get out of here.
That's easy because not made by From Software. It's not easy to me.
Offerings to your assist.
I'm stuck in the hole.
You're supposed to.
Oh, okay.
Just do it to me.
Oh, and
It's not like how they're just dumped with the trash.
Because that's what they are.
Oh, sorry, dude. Didn't mean to step on you.
Okay, Mido is even more of a sick fuck than we thought. I think you have to move, Tifa.
Ooh, watching Howl's Moving Castle. Have you ever watched it before?
I remember
How
Tifa
do you like
gushing
it?
about it, and when we watched it together, I fell asleep within 15 minutes.
No, that was Spirited Away.
Although, no, it was
Which you also didn't finish yet, by the way.
Tifa, walk through the door.
Where's the door? Oh, here. The door was closed when I looked at it.
It opened right in front of you.
Minnie, thank you for the host.
Thank you for host.
How
Happy
you
Tuesday.
doing? Hope your Tuesday is pretty fly as well. Oh.
You failed the cutscene.
Just imagine.
Yes, just as I thought. A temperate will has the power to resist the relic's corruption. Soon, humanity will rise to a higher plane of existence, knowing all, transcending all, and eventually...
Oh, and this is an amiibo.
Just you wait, Gregorio. In the end, I will come for you.
So at first they make it seem like he's just sick in the head doing this to people for his own gain. But now we learn that no, he just wants to destroy everything. I hope there's an explanation for that. Actually,
You don't need an explanation.
maybe
for
not.
that.
Maybe he is just evil. Like he is just that way. Like he wants to.
Not
destroy
every
things.
bad guy needs an explanation.
True. I just hope whatever it is in the end, it is well written.
Yeah. I always feel like they need to give the bad guy some kind of tragic backstory, but why?
Feel sympathy for me.
I just want a bad guy, because he's an asshole.
I hope we can save her, but so far I'm guessing the only one that was able to be saved was Aurora.
Who's not really necessarily saved.
She's still alive.
Yeah, but we don't know
In
yet
some way, shape, or form.
what's gonna happen to her.
Hey.
Yakumo? No way! It really is you, Yakumo! You're all better, too!
I think they're family.
Yes, they're a part of the orphanage.
Wonderful!
Sorry it took me so long to get here, but... well,
Has time also stopped for them? Or were...
After all.
Do they age along?
I think they are stalled.
supposed to keep you all safe.
Because they became the thing we just fought.
Come on, Yakumo. We like you because you're always pushing forward and not dwelling on the past. We all looked up to you growing up. So pull yourself together already.
There's also a good question, how much time has passed since the Queen went nuts?
We have no clue, I believe.
I mean, we all keep getting resurrected, so there's no reason to doubt that we also maybe stopped aging.
I really am glad, though. I didn't think I would ever see you again. Thank you, Yakumo. I guess stomachs don't know any better.
They don't wait for anyone.
Here.
Need cheeseburger.
You're onigiri! I've been waiting for this.
I like how he just took it out of his pocket.
Yeah?
So good.
Done and all.
Ah, that
was wonderful.
Are you sure you don't want more? You always wanted more.
I'm satisfied. Because, you know...
No, turning into stone.
Hey, wait.
So, Yakumo... There's something I'd like you to do for me.
Like how they're all accepting of it.
I'm shocked about that too.
How you used to hold me when I was little. Could you...
And then he turns into stone as well.
Good thing the petrification stopped for a moment to give him time to make up his mind whether to hug her or not.
Oh, that would have been so harsh.
Could have also been a character learning moment.
Perfect.
Like he hesitated for a moment, and then that's now another character arc for him. That he wants to stop hesitating.
Thank you.
Emily.
Yakumo, you know... I've always... Yakumo, I've always...
Sad. Well, she might get reborn too. Like,
Doubt it. I want her to, but I doubt it.
like, what's the whole thing to get revived or not?
That's the thing I don't understand either. What are you doing?
Trying to see where I need to go.
There.
Yeah, but usually the door is already open if you can
No,
go.
the door opens
Oh, yeah.
as you walk out.
Poor kid.
Yep. Nope. No resurrection for her.
But at least she's no longer stuck in madness, I guess.
True.
Emily. You okay?
I'm amazed we went through this area so fast. Because this was the end boss.
If I slow down now, she'll give me a real earful.
Do we know how many successors there are?
No.
Because if it's like 20, then...
In your pocket now. You're already carrying a lot on your shoulders. Let me help take some of the load, okay? Well, time to move. Come on, let's get going. Just you wait. I swear I'll make that bastard pay for what he's
He's not the one behind everything, no? He just used them in this situation.
Yes. I also wonder who this Gregorio guy is, because I don't think we've learned much about him.
Don't think so.
Because...
Also, I feel like we walk very awkward there.
Yeah, we do. Because this Mido douchebag seems to have it out for him. Like, at least with Aurora and Karen, we had some backstory that told us what they were doing, but... Oh, look! Back-to-back boss fights?
That's Mido.
Yeah.
That was such a moving scene.
He kind of looks like Batman.
In fact, I almost found myself laughing.
You, Mido.
Interesting. I don't see little Jack anywhere. Dealing with the successors was supposed to be his
Dude, I took out 3 already.
Saves us a search anyway. Your ass, pal.
I don't think we're actually gonna fight him now.
I don't think so either.
Or
Actually, we might.
Impressed. My guinea pigs have been gifted with the power of the relics.
Also, he's twice our size.
he is quite bigly.
They were excellent tests.
Well, I would think he also experimented on himself
Yeah.
after the experiments were successful. Oh, there's Jack. There was Jack.
It was just a punch.
Jack, my boy, you're late. How can you be slacking off when you've got such an important job?
I'm here to take back all of the relics you stole.
Can we teleport like that?
That would be nice.
What with them exactly? After all, your vessel is broken.
What are you talking about?
Oh my, you didn't notice? I gave your precious Eva a little present. You're under the impression that you allowed her to escape. That is incorrect. I allowed her to escape.
Okay, so he injected her with what?
I installed a prototype in that lovely throat of hers.
Throat shot.
Ah.
But then, that means she was already...
Damn you!
But now what did he do?
That she'll frenzy
Okay.
before long, and a frenzied relic will be compelled to seek Gregorio. Do you suppose she's already wandering the snow-capped mountains?
Can agreed. Peace out, buddies. Benjima, thank you for hanging out. Enjoy your food. Say hi to everybody for us.
Everything he said. See you later.
GeForce, I just updated your drivers the other day.
Do go and see to the success.
It do be like that.
C'est la vie.
As for
You just updated too late.
farewell to a certain dotard.
Also, every time I say I'm gonna go to bed, a 2-hour cutscene happens.
Yep.
Every single time.
How do we even fight this asshole if he can just teleport out of his place at will?
For convenience sake, he's not gonna do that in our battle.
I have to go find her.
So wait, wasn't there...
There we go.
Wasn't there a whole thing about... Oh no, Mist still here. Oh, there's one outside. Wasn't there a whole thing about us trying to find the next successor who was wandering around in the cave? Or did we fight them already?
I think
No,
it's this thing.
that was the Gilded Hunter.
What at here, Ashen Cavern.
Yeah, show me next time.
No, I want to see where we would need to go to after this.
Save and return to the title screen.
You did the Gilded Hunter, right?
Bam.
Oh yeah,
Look
that
at
was,
me. I am the successor now. I hope you're not, because they don't seem to live the best life. I wouldn't want that on anybody.
Oh wait, we actually did 2 pages of the guide already.
Yes! Steady progress. Steady progress.
Blah blah. After you defeat it, teleport to the Iceless Fall missile.
So the game actually tells you where you need to go next, in a way.
Well, it did talk about snowy mountains,
Yeah.
but still.
And if we go back to the headquarters, there will probably be a note telling us where to go next anyway, so...
That, yeah.
Great
still,
stream as
that
always.
confused us quite a lot because it doesn't tell you exactly where you need to teleport to, just the area.
That is true. And the hint, oh, go to the city. Yes, the one area we unlocked so far.
That's when we had
city.
to rerun the entire map.
Yeah, we spent 40 minutes going in circles because we went to the city. To be honest, I think that's more on us than on the game.
That yes, but I like this game better with a guide.
Yes. Definitely the same. Definitely.
Do we have anyone to rate today?
Have a look.
Do you wanna go say hi to Sage playing Stardew Valley?
Yes, since she isn't playing Danganronpa for free, I'm happy to join her for a bit.
Then let's go over there.
Most games are more enjoyable when you're not constantly lost.
Very true.
Yes.
Like, the area in the cathedral was so annoying. It was just too big, too many sideways, too many things to drop down. It was really annoying.
Yes. Nando, if you ever hear this, thank you again for guiding us to that place to make progress. It wasn't necessary.
Cathedral was horrible. It was such a pain. At least I like my games straightforward.
I like them when they are not like head-scratchingly difficult. Yeah. Like maybe one day we should try to play Dark Souls. Not like 2 or 3 again, but like Dark Souls. Because I've never been able to finish that one. Even with guides, I couldn't find the way.
Now we can have a look.
Metroid has some moments. Yes.
Metroid.
I agree, but once you get into it, even when you're lost, usually what you can do, that's annoying to me, but what I started doing when I didn't know where to go in Metroid Dread was to just quickly go to the map, compare the thing I just unlocked to the places that I've been to where I found doors that I couldn't reach or couldn't open yet. Because everything is color-coded on the map, you can tell in many cases, not all of them, like, oh yeah, now I can open this thing and there's like 2 or 3 of these. And that is so handy.
But it's okay if you need to look around a bit. But there's a difference in like looking around and finding where you need to go and the cathedral area.
Yeah.
There was no looking around there.
And the map markers too, yes. I really feel like the people, who are they called? Steam Mercury, I think. Mercury Steam? The developers behind Metroid Dread. They played a couple Metroidvanias, thought, okay, this is good, this not so much, this would be handy, let's just make it. And it turned out amazing if you ask me. No, but spoilers for when we at some point might play Dark Souls, the original. The beginning of the game tells you you're some chosen undead. You are here, you can fulfill this prophecy. And to do this thing, you have to ring 2 bells. There is one way up high and one way below.
Okay.
Seems straightforward, right? So you go through the areas that you feel comfortable defeating enemies in. And after like the first couple hours, 2-3 usually, you get to the first bell tower. You ring the bell. I could never find the second one without help.
I think that's on you, but... Can I press the button?
Game's not easy. Tifa, you don't press any button. Did I set up a raid?
Sure. Don't you do that at the same time?
Tifa, when you press the button, we're gone after 10 seconds.
Oh, well. You triggered a raid manually.
Imagine doing this 5 times a week and still not understanding how it works.
Imagine remembering you can use map markers 5.5 hours in.
I started using map markers after my first playthrough. So I get you, Skinner.
I hope you all have an amazing rest of your Tuesday.
Yes.
And we will see you tomorrow.
Yes. Probably with more Cold Rain. Now Tifa could press the button because I will start dancing, but now she doesn't press the button because She's special like that.
Just saying, you could have pressed the button too.
Nah.
Like, what do you do in this
Not
stream?
as fun.
Huh? Tell me.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, thank you.